Might need to turn it up a little bit more.
You want to take the intro grids or what?
Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Grids here, and we are doing another podcast on the Game Awards, which is coming up in December 7th. Right? So,
yeah, I was waiting for you to hit your intro with the 10 million today.
Oh, cool. Alright, but we're going to be streaming that. We're going to go down the line and introduce who's here today. So, go ahead and introduce y'all.
Hello, guys and girls, and welcome to this podcast. I'm DemonOJM.
I'm Vsinghb.
I'm Canchas.
I'm Cyclone.
I'm Guards. Hey, bro.
How are you, guys?
Guards. Anyway, I don't have the topics because I'm streaming.
I got it. This is episode 3 of the podcast, by the way.
Week 3, discussing the Game Awards, the nominations, what we feel should win, what will win, and any games that got excluded for some reason or another.
From a specific category, yep. Okay, so first category. This is Vsinghb's choice. Best Chinese game. We got our nominations are Monument Valley 2, JX3 HD, Gumballs, Icy, and King of Glory.
I don't know any of them.
Everyone go in.
Okay, I know 2 of them.
I know 1.
I know Monument Valley number 1, not 2 necessary. I still need to get that game. It's Monument Valley 1 was great. And Icy. Icy is it's a Mega Man game with a narrative out of Stanley Parable.
Oh, okay. So numbers of outcomes and stuff like that.
Yeah. You
Okay.
can either follow the narrator, or you can do fuck all, but he has to everything a reaction.
Okay.
But also kind of not Mega Man, but yeah, kind of Castlevania style. You have a sword and rocket jump kind of thing. Yeah, that's the only 2 games that I know out of the category. And I couldn't decide between the 2 because Monument Valley is so good because it's a puzzle game that kind of fucks with your brain. And alone the narrative out of Icy is really awesome.
Yeah, I'd say personally, the one game I know is King of Glory. It's a typical MOBA. It's okay. It's decent. Very good action scenes.
Man, it's
the
a
graphics
MOBA
decent.
No, we don't speak of MOBAs. They're bad.
Hey, for a MOBA, it is a decent MOBA. Okay.
No, the oxymoron.
Whatever.
They're never easy.
Whatever. But yeah, I know King of Glory. It's a really popular game, so yeah.
Yeah, I've just seen
Fire Potato.
I've just seen Monument Valley because I've seen Eve play it, and yeah, it's a very clever looking game. It's a very different game than what I've ever seen puzzle wise. So.
I think Monument Valley has the win here, just design wise. I really like the design on it.
I personally say it would be probably between Icy and Monument Valley 2.
Do you see your opinions about this?
Monument Valley, because it's the only one we heard of.
I've never even.
I've only heard of Monument Valley, so can't comment on anything else.
No,
Nope,
same.
I guess Monument Valley.
Yeah, it's a strong choice, Grids. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh god. Should I introduce the next category?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, best debut indie game present by Hydro. Do we get again the costume guy out of last year?
Yep.
So, onto the nominees are Slime Ranger, which finally came out of whatever the early access was. Mr. Shifty, Hollow Knight, Golf Story, and Cuphead.
I personally.
Gonna be between Cuphead and Slime Rancher, like
No,
for
no.
me.
Yeah, personally, but I think it would be a hard thing between Golf Story and Cuphead.
I don't know Golf Story
I've
personally.
never played golf.
Yeah, but Golf Story has for some people an sentimental kind of thing. Because wasn't Golf Story not? No. Oh, I got confused with it probably.
I cannot tell you. All I know is I know most of these games except Golf Story, and Cuphead I think has it down packed.
Yeah, Cuphead.
Even if you look at like what the Cuphead has achieved as far as being a game, like it looks great, it plays great, the soundtrack's great, the characters are great.
Yep.
Like, there's no fault really. Like, it's a perfect game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. I think I could say that's wrong with Cuphead. That's really it.
But that's a good thing.
That's a very
Yeah.
good thing.
It's a good thing, but like maybe like it's not very kid friendly.
I
But
can
it's not
only say
trying
it.
to be.
I can only say it has a few glitches here and there.
Yeah.
Also,
We're
It's
like
relatively bugless.
I
The-
encountered a few.
there's like a glitch where if you're fighting a specific boss battle, it can hit you and you continuously roll and you can never get past it. It's a very obscure glitch, but it can happen.
I have the glitch where enemies get invincible.
Oh God, that sounds like a
In
great
the run and
time.
jump, run and shoot.
Running gun levels.
Yeah.
I think Cuphead does have this because it's transcended the whole indie game thing. It's essentially mainstream now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's had the same effect on the gaming community as Undertale did.
Yes.
Also, it's probably the best
Actually,
game
yeah.
on an Xbox.
Accurate.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's probably the best thing Xbox.
Xbox in quotation mark exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Team.
Yeah, that's the reason why I say quotation mark. It's console exclusive to Xbox for now.
Oh no. Yeah, if they
Only
want
I
to
could
do
have it on.
Yes.
that's.
But everyone says that to every game. If I could have it on the Switch.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
Like
we
when
all
we
agree
next-
Cuphead's
I
got
like
this?
Slime Rancher though.
I personally like nearly all of the games. I like
Yep.
Mr. Shifty.
This Shifty is really fun.
It's a beaten up game where you have the power of Nightcrawler. You can
Mhm.
jump. And Hollow Knight is kind of like Cuphead, but more on the darker side.
Cuphead pretty dark.
All right.
I mean,
It-
dark
Yeah,
and
you kind of
great
right.
and designs.
But
Cuphead
sold
kind
your
of dark.
sold your soul to the devil for fucking money. Yeah,
oh,
that's
have you Mermaid Girl? What on Mercy?
Medusa, yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Thick.
But yeah, still, I think there are all strong contestants, but
Yeah.
Cuphead has the biggest boom of them all.
It's not just the
Mhm.
biggest boom. I genuinely feel overall is the better game.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
the category is best debut.
Oh, I think
yeah.
Cuphead had a fantastic debut.
I'd never heard of Cuphead whilst it was like in creation. Then all of a sudden, like 2 weeks before it was supposed to be released, I just saw tweets and everyone here was talking about it. And then all of a sudden, just as soon as it came out, everyone just went shit for it.
I had seen it at
I've been going
E3.
shit for it since they announced it.
They announced
As
it
soon
at
as they
E3.
showed off, like I was
14,
like, yo.
15?
Yeah,
I
like, it's
hadn't
been a
heard
couple
of it
years.
until then.
It was like, bro, that's actually one of the coolest games.
Yeah, like as soon as I saw it, I was like, I want this, and I had to wait like fucking.
But I will admit, all the way up after E3, like both E3 announcements, I think it talked about it right before. I had kind of
I'm gonna say this. I'm typically once I find one person play a game, I usually get bored by it. But Cuphead's one of the few games I've watched probably 20 or 30 people play through it, and I've enjoyed watching people play through it every time.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It
It is. The music's top notch. The graphics are top notch. It's just
Like
there's nothing really wrong
there's-
with it.
You have to appreciate it. Like everything that you see on the screen on frame by frame.
Oh, another small detail: you can actually play the game in black and white, which is something you rarely to ever see, and it's really fucking cool.
Like Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Anyways, we all agree that Cuphead's got this.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, there's something wrong with people.
Mhm.
Well, because this the one to go off the vote, right? The poll.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's the vote of the critics, and a percentage of it is the fans.
Okay. Just so I know.
Next one is best esports team.
Don't care.
Team
I
Team
had
Liquid.
I don't care.
Okay, skipping that one.
Yeah.
Well, we should talk about it anyway. At least say who are the nominees.
Oh,
But for the people that care, that watch this,
yes, the nominations for best esports teams: Team Liquid, SK Telecom One, Lunatic High, FaZe Clan, and Cloud9.
I like C9 because it has.
It's probably going to be Cloud9 or Lunatic High, just because Overwatch is so freaking prevalent.
Yeah.
That's literally the only reason I can think of. I don't know any of the others. Don't really care about any of the others.
I
You
don't
don't know
even
about FaZe? Wait, you FaZe Clan?
How do
Like
you
the
not know FaZe?
Well,
OG.
no, okay, I know FaZe, but they're not going to win. I literally don't care about FaZe, so they're not going to win. Because I said so.
FaZe is like the
Yo,
OG.
really?
FaZe and Optic were the OG clans.
okay. So we talked briefly over it, and the next one is kinda
The same thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing, esports player.
Presented by Omen HP. You got. I can't pronounce half these people's names.
Because they're all like Dota, Counter-Strike, League of Legends,
Yeah.
whatever.
Is Toast
I'm
the
gonna-
nominee?
No, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Who
But-
are they?
but there are two
Um,
bands.
Oh, it's Kuro Kiriki Salihi
Just say Kuroki, Ryujay Hong, Nico, Cold Zera, and Faker.
Vicker.
It's
Yeah.
Dota, Overwatch, Counter-Strike Go, League of Legends.
Let's go with.
I see. As I
Yeah,
was saying.
Ryujay Hong. Like,
Yep.
The league
it.
person will win because league.
Probably.
Fair.
League
Okay.
has such a big base.
Yeah, like you can talk about Overwatch being big, but it's not league.
Yeah. Okay, so next category is best esports game. You got Rocket League, League of Legends, Dota 2, CS:GO, and Overwatch.
I want
Now
Overwatch to
that's-
win, but it'll probably be like
that's a
CS:GO or
set-
League.
It's a huge set of contenders there, though.
Wait, best esports game?
Yes.
That's league. It has to be.
It's a toss up for me between League, Overwatch, and
CS:GO.
CS. Yep.
Oh yeah, league or CS:GO.
Overwatch may as well because it has a lot of fans.
Yeah. Yeah, Overwatch has
not,
got a huge.
not compared to those games though.
Well,
Yeah,
In a few,
League-
in a
Say
few
that, but-
years, it might.
Yeah, because League and CS:GO have $1 million tournaments who are televised worldwide and shit
I'm sorry,
like that.
but Rocket League has 0 chance.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I
like,
do-
like the game itself to watch is fun.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
just
I'm not saying it's a
there's
bad
not really
game.
there's
I
not
like
really a
Rocket
fan base for it though.
No.
And as for Dota 2, I think Dota 2 is just there
Dota 2
because
is
it's just
no, that is a really big sports game.
yeah. I don't.
It was
it's
bigger
not.
back in the day,
Yeah.
like way back when, but
Way back when I played the first Dota, where it was just an Warcraft 3 add-on.
Yeah.
I am old.
Yeah, I'm old too.
Yeah, I think Overwatch has a chance to win because they have a huge following, but I think CS:GO and League are just so established that
I think
Yeah.
not quite
it's,
yet.
it's not as huge as CS:GO or League.
Yeah,
Like I said, their toxic little cult following is still growing.
yeah.
Whereas League and CS:GO, it's already established.
Toxic little cult following.
Yeah.
So next category we have trending gamer. Steven Sofin.
Dr. Disrespect.
Is Markiplier one?
No, it's
Okay,
Dr. Disrespect.
I'm gonna say the Able Gamer, Shroud, Dr. Disrespect, I don't know who the Hollow Corned and What's Good Games. It's Dr.
Cross
Disrespect.
coordinated. Yeah,
League
it's
is
either
gonna win for best esport. Yeah, I think League. Jakib, you can join us, by the way.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
idea for trending gamer, it's probably going to be Disrespect, but
Disrespect.
Shroud would probably be quite close as well. 'Cause
Yes,
he's got
yeah.
he's quite big.
Dr.
I don't know
Disrespect
any of these people, so I can't comment.
Pretty much, Dr. Disrespect is a guy who got over with his gimmick. The gimmick he does has put him over on Twitch. He's like probably the poster boy for Twitch right now.
Yeah, I'd say so. Along with like,
Buddy joined your channel.
I don't know who else.
I did. I joined you.
He is the poster boy of Twitch, and I would say if we go by strictly gameplay wise, Shroud would destroy him. Shroud is probably one of the best natural gamers on Twitch. Dr. Disrespect has the biggest following on Twitch because he's averaging about 30,000 viewers per stream.
Yeah.
And it's literally just him talking a bunch of shit, playing a bunch of Battle Royale games.
I find
That's-
his streams personally annoying as shit because those notifications are just so consistent.
Consistent, yeah, they
And
just, yeah.
They don't stop, but they're whispers. They're not just like a quick sound effect. It's like, you've just got a new donation. And it's like, I don't want to hear this in the background of my head.
Mm-hmm.
So I get annoyed with it, but it's probably going to be Disrespect.
Yep.
Given.
He has such a, was it rabbit fan base right now?
It's rabid, yeah. It's growing so quick just because of what he wears and his whole persona.
Pretty,
What category is this? Erica just joined. She wants to know.
best
Trending gamer.
person, trendy gamer. He is the PewDiePie of Twitch, right? That's the best. Like, he is the PewDiePie of Twitch.
But I like PewDiePie.
But
And
his follower account isn't that insane though.
no, not at all.
It's
It's literally no. It's PewDiePie.
I like PewDiePie.
It's because he's racist. Basically,
He's not actually racist. Chill.
I know he's not actually racist.
Oh wait, he's got 1.3 million followers. I didn't even realize. Holy shit!
Wait, Dr.
he's-
Disrespect has 1.3 million.
Yeah,
Already?
he's shot up since I last saw him.
Thing
I don't
is,
even know
the
who
funny,
this nigga is.
funny part about it, like not even like a year ago, he's been streaming for years. Not even a year ago, he was averaging like 1,000 or some viewers in his stream,
Yeah.
and over like the past couple months, he just shot up like
He's
30,000.
23rd most viewed, 23rd most followed in the whole of Twitch.
Are we
Ridiculous.
expecting Gridz to have input, or is he too engrossed in the cuphead?
I already said Dr.
Yeah, he did.
And that was all of your contribution. Just didn't.
I honestly think that he
Yeah.
got a humongous following.
Mm-hmm. Well, he recently just won.
Isn't
the
that
same
like, kind
award-
of unfair though? Because if they do take the poll into consideration,
Well,
because then obviously
like-
the people that have a bigger following have a advantage.
like I said, Shroud has a good chance of winning this because Shroud is just popular because he's such a good gamer. Like, if you want to watch someone who's just good at games, can kick ass, you watch Shroud. If you watch, you want to watch someone who has a personality, hockey is
Shroud's
shit.
in the
who-
top 10 of most followed on Twitch as well,
Yes.
so they're both very, very high in the.
Yeah,
in
but
the
that's my point though. So like maybe the other nominees don't have much of a chance simply because they're small. Like, it doesn't seem fair to me.
Well, these other three people are really. Able Gamers is a huge organization that's for disabled gamers, and
The thing is, like, when you read what Trending Game is about, for a streamer, influencer, or media member who has made an important impact on the industry, I think they will take the viewer votes in less of a consideration, because they'll be looking at things that they've done for charity and stuff like that.
But that's kind of contradictory, because if they have, like, say, over 1 million more votes than another person, they've clearly made more of an impact.
Yeah,
but it's just because people know who this person is.
Isn't that making
Twitch.
an impact though? Like, would you say PewDiePie? He's not made an impact. Clearly, he has.
Yeah.
Just because he's the most like followed doesn't mean he hasn't made an impact. He obviously did to get that following.
Yeah, but I would say PewDiePie isn't as like prominent right now as he was. Like,
that's all political. Let's not get into that.
Okay, so I think we're all universally agreeing on Dr. Disrespect, right?
Y'all can agree on what you want. I ain't heard any.
I heard about Dr. Disrespect, how he got permabanned by player Battleground Unknown or something like that.
Oh yeah, he got permabanned.
And how Soda Poppin killed him in the H1Z1 thing at TwitchCon. But that's a different story.
I know any of this shit relevant to me.
I don't watch Dr. Disrespect, but I've heard.
Yep.
I haven't even heard of these people. That's the point.
Pretty much the only one is really of significance. Me personally, Shroud. Dr. Disrespect is a huge personality. Shroud is actually very enjoyable to watch.
But Markiplier.
He doesn't even
Markiplier
really
was on
uploads anymore.
Oh,
but
crap.
like, if you want to talk about like impact and what they do, like this nigga raises like $100,000 a month for charity.
Yeah.
Like it's like what, over 1 million a year?
Yeah. The what's it called?
Give or take, yeah. And he's actually, I know we're not supposed to plug up or shit, but he's streaming right now, but it's for a good cause, so
yeah,
check that out when you can. And I heard that someone's gonna actually match wherever he makes on his stream today. But the cap is 200,000. So if he makes more than that, he won't match over that. But basically, if he reaches 200,000, they'll match.
They will match 200,000.
Yeah.
So at least 400.
Yeah. So he's doing like he's doing his whole
fantastic.
day stream thing. So check that out.
Yeah.
When you can. I think it's for like a children's charity or something. Today.
What, Gridz?
See, that's. I don't know.
Oh, it's an anonymous person. I don't know.
Has to be rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is I have a lot of respect for Markiplier for that
I do too.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Say what you want about his content, but he does put in the work as far as
I love his
looking out
content.
for his fan base. I know I do too, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah, baby. And
It's like
he's
me. I would say the same about PewDiePie. I don't understand why people don't like him.
I don't like his content.
When it comes to like, see, I know Aiden sneaks and watches Markiplier and watches Jacksepticeye. Both those two people are genuinely nice. From what I've heard, like, if they see a kid that's a fan of theirs, even if they're out and about, they will stop and talk to them. They don't talk to me?
Yeah, but Jack's Irish, and I wouldn't let any children near him for that reason.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Jack is Irish, so giving him children is not a good idea.
Fair.
Jack's another one. Like I don't know anything about him, so
Oh,
I don't like his content.
He's a really nice guy.
I love.
I'm not debating that. I'm just saying I don't like him.
But we should probably focus on.
But
The point of this is
category
people.
is kind of like meh, because it's like,
Yeah.
what determines who like is making an impact or whatever?
Right.
Yeah.
Because like you could still debate PewDiePie is making the biggest impact. Like,
Well.
Yeah.
like he says one word, he's worldwide news. He said the N-word all over the news, all over the world. This random Mr. wherever, if he says a bad word, he's not gonna be on like local news. Like, So PewDiePie, by my logic, is still making the biggest impact.
Yeah.
Anyway. What's
So
his
what's
name? Mr. What? Doctor, yeah, that guy.
So that's your all's pick.
Yeah.
Alright.
He'll probably win.
Eh.
Alright, let's move on to the next one.
This
Gridz
one is
flying his
another one we can't vote on. It's best student game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
What if
a
it-
purely jury-picked thing because they're
Yeah.
just made for this.
I can't be on the jury anyway.
Also, these games aren't really for sale.
Yeah, they just.
So we can just move on to best independent game.
Didn't we do that one?
No, it's another one.
Best
Oh, we did the
indie
debut.
We're going
debut.
backwards.
Debut, yeah. This is
It's
independent.
Debut.
independent game.
So the nominees are Pyre, Night in the Woods, Cuphead, What Remains of Edith Finch, and Hellblade.
It's Finch.
Seen this?
There's no L
Finch.
in it.
Is it Finch?
Yeah, it's
My bad. And Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice?
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard of 3 of these games. Think Cuphead's gonna win. But Night in the
Yeah,
Woods was
yeah.
a really good game, and as well as Hellblade has was a great game as well.
Oh yeah,
I
it
would
is.
say though, Cuphead's gonna win.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think Cuphead should win.
Okay, what
Yes.
what was it? You say Night in the Wood?
Yeah, Night
Night in the
is
Woods,
on
yeah.
there.
I'm saying that's winning.
Really?
Do
Yes.
you think it should win?
Probably not, but
Over Cuphead.
Okay,
Over Cuphead.
okay. I'm
Furries.
going to say my opinion.
Furries.
Okay,
I
what's up?
think Hellblade should win.
Mhm.
Why?
Okay, here's my reason why. Well, except for Nights in the Woods, Hellblade is completely made from the developer, even in the financial way. All the other games, I'm not sure about Nights in the Woods, got some additional funds from other stuff. But Hellblade was completely made out of their own pockets, out of Ninja Theory. And it plays with schizophrenia so heavily. It is incredible. I think best independent game, if you're really looking at the word independent, I would say it is Hellblade.
just say I honestly think they're not, because it has a humongous following with furry
The
community.
furry community.
So
So
they'll
Zack-
probably go hardcore because they go hardcore on anything that's like the only thing they have. They'll go hardcore on.
It's why
So-
Zootopia won an Oscar.
Yes,
So,
of furries.
Tumblr United?
Pretty
Basically,
much.
yeah. I can't comment on Night in the Woods. I don't know much about it other than
I
it's
played
like
it.
a furry storytelling kind of thing.
It's actually a decent game. Like I
It
won't
is
lie.
not very per se, it's a good game.
It's a good game,
Yeah,
but a lot of furries
it's a
like
very
it
good game.
because it's
Why do furries like it?
because it's animals.
Animals, yeah. Talking animals.
It's humanized animals, that's the reason.
That's why. Okay, human.
That.
I was gonna say a lot of games have animals in them. Cuphead has animals in it.
I personally, yeah, I think for me personally, it's a toss up between Cuphead and Hellblade because I personally, Hellblade is such a damn good game and it's so under.
See, I did not play Hellblade, or like the only one I've played is Cuphead. I've seen gameplay of the others, but with some of
I've
the others.
personally played Cuphead, and I've played What Remains of Edith Finch, and I think Cuphead's got it over that one anyway. So
Yeah,
Everything I said about Cuphead earlier applies to this category too.
I hope
Yeah.
I hope that Cuphead does win, but I'm saying like honestly,
Like
Hey,
I
which one
don't
do you
mean
want to win?
any
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
That's my boy.
Like this category's difficult in that all the games are actually good. I haven't played them all, but I've seen at least gameplay of each of them.
Yep.
Night in the Woods is the one I've seen the least of, but you guys are all saying it's good, so I trust you guys.
Yeah.
But Cuphead, I'm sorry, it's just above and beyond. Like Hellblade, the closest as far as quality.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
I think Cuphead deserves it more.
Cuphead does deserve it more in my opinion. I don't care if like one guy made it. Like one guy made Five Nights at Freddy's. Like
Yeah. You gotta look at the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise and look how
Like,
big
one-
that.
one guy made Untitled. Like, I don't think that should factor in.
Because to be fair, I think if he had the opportunity for someone to give him money to develop his game more and make it better, I think he would have gladly jumped at the opportunity to take that money and develop his game bigger than what it was.
Yeah.
Another reason that I think not is because it's
Yeah, that's the reason
Tumblr.
why I said Tumblr unites for Nights in the Woods.
yeah because like
Yep.
it's if Tumblr came
God
all
damn it,
together
Veronica.
and wanted all their like wanted a world perfect, it would.
Sorry, I had to take a jab at Veronica.
I do. I
So
agree
what
with you,
is
Grizz.
Night in the Woods? Like, what is the game? Like,
You're playing as a cat, humanized cat. Pretty much, you have some sort of mental.
Mhm.
schizophrenia, Demon said, I think.
No,
that was the other game.
that's
That was the other
Hellblade.
game.
That's Hellblaze.
But
Like,
it is a story-driven game where you play through and learn more about the
Is it
world
like?
around
Is it Life is Strange but cats?
you. Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
No, screw this game.
It has more gameplay than Life is Strange. Much,
I
much.
hate
Yeah.
Life is Strange. I'm sorry, Tall, but like, I hate that game.
I enjoy
It's
the
so
game.
boring. I'm sorry.
I will
I
admit it doesn't have a lot
personally
of
don't
like
most
fun.
of the walking simulator games.
But some of them are okay because you get into the story. This one's just plain boring.
The story in
Um,
this one, I will say, is pretty.
Yeah, the
Okay.
story is good. It
I was gonna say, like, the fucking Telltale Walking Dead. I love that. I love that game. Oh, season 1.
That-
Like
that-
even I started Telltale Game of Thrones. And you know me, I love Game of Thrones. That game was trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
because
Erica
you gotta
knows.
remember, Telltale game, like Telltale has so many.
and they
it's-
treat their game developer badly at Telltale.
Yeah.
I mean, Tell Games even has fucking a Texas Hold'em thing, which I played for 24 hours.
Did my game just glitch?
And it was trash.
Did anybody else just see what happened on stream?
No, hold on.
Your
Uh,
sunflower is dancing at you.
No, yeah, he just sit there the whole time,
Yeah, he does that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
and the music sounds really weird right now.
Well,
I had that when I did it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So people think Night in the Woods will win, or Grids just thinks.
It has a possibility.
There's a
has
good chance of
chance-
winning.
It has a chance of winning, but I think Cuphead will end up.
Okay, I'm going to say the top 3 is because of the weird community that's behind Night in the Woods, Cuphead because it's a brilliant game, and Hellblade because of the same reason. It's a brilliant
yes.
game.
Yeah.
I think Cuphead should and will.
Yeah,
Like,
I hope.
everyone keeps saying like Night in the Woods has his fan base. So does Cuphead.
Yeah.
Cuphead has a huge fan base right now.
Yeah.
Gotta think about furries and Tumblr people.
But like,
That's more than League. That's a big amount of people.
I don't know if anything's more than League.
That's pretty. That's the closest you can get.
Anyway,
Okay.
general consensus is
Cuphead, Hellblade.
Cuphead is the popular pick.
Yeah.
Risky bet would be Night in the Woods, and a very
And-
risky bet would be Hellblade.
It's Hellblade. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Next
The,
one.
the next one is really interesting. Most
Yes,
anticipated,
Okay, just
Yeah.
one person.
Steven, go ahead.
most anticipated game presented by McAfee.
Mc Cafe. It's McDonald's Cafe.
Last of Us
Yeah.
Part
I
2,
thought
Red
it
Dead
was
Redemption
McAfee,
2.
like the security thing.
Monster Hunter World, Marvel's Spider-Man, or God of War.
Bro, why can't I have
This-
Dragon Ball Fighters on there?
This is
Because
the
it's not-
category.
No.
This category is probably the best category, honestly, for me.
This is the hardest one.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is the hardest
I personally don't care about Red Dead Redemption 2.
Neither.
I do.
I had. I love Red Dead Redemption, but my toss up is between 3 games. But I'm leaning toward 2. The 2 games I'm leaning toward 2: Last of Us Part 2 and Monster Hunter Worlds. Last of Us, such a fucking good game. Such a goddamn good game. Did-
This
But-
is gonna be a very unpopular opinion, but I think
God of War?
has a very decent chance here.
Oh no, it does.
But simply because of that last trailer.
Yeah.
God of War.
Very, very smart, and they did Miles Morales at the end.
Yeah.
Do you say God of War?
No, Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. Okay.
Because like if they didn't do the Miles Morales tease at the end, hype would be there, but not as much hype.
Yeah.
The fact that they've like teased that it's Miles Morales and not Peter Parker, that shot it through the roof, and they've been very
Yeah.
smart about their marketing, and that's why I think it's got a
They
shot.
showed a
Because if you
lot of
look at
decent-
marketing, Spider-Man's winning right now.
They
Yeah.
showed a lot of decent gameplay at E3 too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Last of Us had barely anything to show.
That's for a reason. There's a very valid reason for that. Because
They have it not done yet.
not even that. People
Final
who are
Fantasy VII
fans,
on it.
people who are fans of The Last of Us, if you reveal too much, people will get mad about it. Because
It's
The
one of those
story-
games that was so hidden.
yes,
Story.
it won hundreds of Game of the Year awards. It won so many fucking awards. It was a slept-on game, and people picked it up. Even the multiplayer on that game, people slept on the multiplayer, and it's one of the best multiplayers playthrough.
I personally haven't seen any of the multiplayer stuff, but the game.
It's
You,
gorgeous.
you know how you do the collecting, gathering, building material and stuff like that throughout the game? The multiplayer is the exact same way. You can collect material, build sticky bombs, down opponents, stuff like that, set traps, and all that shit. So it's a very strategic multiplayer game, and it's very fun to play.
Like, that is a very anticipated game. Because they didn't, like, no one thought that they would actually finally get The Last of Us Part 2. It's kind of like the,
Half-Life 3?
No,
Metroid?
No, it's kind of like the, Borderlands 3 deal.
Oh.
Like, who's really expecting us to get a Borderlands 3 anytime soon?
Yeah, no. And
So,
but
Why
when
have we gone on to Borderlands?
Bro, I'm just saying, Metroid is top of this list.
I'm saying that The Last of Us
Metroid on there?
2
It should
No.
be, but it's not.
Why is it not?
Yeah.
was a surprise, like it would be if they did a Borderlands 3. That's why.
yeah.
Like we talked about, we're going to talk about games that got snubbed from nominations. Metroid is a legit. Why the fuck's it not there? I know
Oh, I
they
agree with
haven't
you.
shown anything, but all they did was show that it's coming, and the whole world lost its shit.
Yeah.
Like that's how powerful that game franchise is. Didn't show
Yeah.
jack shit, but everyone's excited.
Oh, let me pop up a list. Wait.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what
I-
I was doing too, popping up an upcoming games list.
I have...
Also, Monster Hunter Worlds. Let's just talk about it.
I don't think it'll.
I'm a.
Oh,
I don't think it'll win either, but
Okay,
it's.
I have a one that should be on this list.
What's up?
Shadow of the Colossus.
But that's a remake.
That's a
That's
remake.
a remake.
Yeah.
But still could be anticipated.
It is,
I-
but people aren't like, oh my god, I need this in my life because they've already played it.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like Special Skyrim.
I'm hyped for it because I never played the first one.
Yo, you want to know
It,
what should
it
be
is.
on this list?
What?
Cyber Sleuth Hiker's Memory.
That's fair. That's very fair. I think.
I also, I personally don't like this game, but it has much hype around it. Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
Hey, great.
Oh,
You know,
I
you know
have
what's
another
not on
one.
this list? Smash for the Switch.
Oh.
Okay, I have another one that isn't on the list, and that could be a jab.
Dragon Ball Fighters. What are you doing?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
3,
You
yeah.
mean trash?
You mean not
Yeah,
coming
I
out
was
till
gonna, I was
2020?
just, I was.
Fuck off!
It's
People
bad.
have
I'm
gotten.
sorry, they're bad games.
People have gotten. I'm sorry to tell you, Erica. People have gotten over waiting for that game. It's been too fucking long.
Well, that's
People were
like,
excited.
the reason I didn't mention it,
Oh, you
I
didn't think
wasn't
about it?
planning on mentioning it. The mentioned it, so the reason I didn't mention it is because it's been pushed back so much.
Yeah, but Square Enix announced they're going to get it out this next year anyway, even if it's
But-
unfinished.
But the thing, yeah, I was
Because they're
saying,
going
yeah,
to give it the Final Fantasy 15 treatment, an unfinished
Yep.
game that gets finished over time.
and I'm sorry to tell you this. A lot of the fan base, the hardcore fans still care, but the casual fans who play Kingdom Hearts don't care anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm
Casual
one of
fans
those-
realize they're bad games.
they're not bad games.
They are bad games. I'm sorry.
They
They're bad
are.
games.
They are
Well,
bad, Erica.
well, like I
As
said,
someone
that's,
who's,
that's your opinion.
No, they're
No.
bad
I'm
games.
one of
You
the-
just like it because
Oh,
Disney.
No, it's
I'm-
not even because Disney.
it's a convoluted storyline as fuck.
It's
I'm
a-
sorry,
it's
that
an
pissed me
amazing
off.
story.
no.
It's convoluted as
really.
hell.
You need like
It-
9,000 IQ in order to follow the story.
Well, that's kinda
Rick and
higher
Morty
than
status.
all of you all then.
Okay,
Well, that's
I-
bullshit.
That
I
proves
have,
that it's not a good game then if it's not mass appeal.
okay, I have another game that I think should be on this list, but it's not.
What's up?
Shenmue 3.
Shenmue's pretty high.
Yeah,
Yeah, why isn't Shenmue 3 on it? The
Because,
people flip
like-
this shit.
Well, when you compare it to the ones on this list, like I'm still more excited about everything on the list than Shenmue.
Hmm.
Except
I'm-
maybe Last of Us, but that's only because I haven't played the first one.
Played Last of
I'm
Us Part
going to.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get you through that game, to be
Yeah,
honest.
we need to get you through that.
Oh no, I will. I'm just in Pokemon mode right now. So
Yeah, understandable.
Yo, I'll tell you what, Hubba. I have the Last of Us remastered edition on my PS4. So what we could do is me and you can play it on stream together if you want to.
I have the remastered version as well.
I think that's the one they sent me.
Okay, so maybe
It's-
all
What's
three of
the
us
next
could just
one?
do it.
Well, we never even like decided on this category. We're just kind of
Yeah.
going through the games, which is
Well, that's
pretty
the
much
thing,
what
though,
we
like,
should do.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I think all of these have a good chance. I think the one that has the least likely chance of winning, even though it's a great game, honestly, maybe God of War.
Yeah, I think God of War is good the least.
Yeah, God of War is shafted in
sure.
this category.
What I voted for.
I know, I
like, we
love-
all, we
I
all
love-
like God of War, but like
Of these 5 games, it's probably the one of these 5 that has the least likely chance of winning. Because Worlds
Yeah.
is just right around the corner. Last of Us has a huge following. Red Dead has a huge following.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man is just one of those games that
In
came
my
out of
opinion-
nowhere.
in my opinion, Spider-Man has been marketed the best.
Yes, I would agree with you. Yes, I would agree with
Yeah, and I can say many people in God of War trailers and stuff have bitched about the child.
you. Yeah.
Why?
Because they think you either play the child or you have to watch out for the child as a side character, you know, like a permanent
Yeah,
escort mission.
The
Yeah.
whole game is an escort mission. Time.
Oh God,
Alright,
no.
so let's go ahead and move on because we've
Yeah.
got so many to cover. The next
Yeah.
one is best multiplayer, and the nominees are Fortnite, Call of Duty, World War II, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Destiny 2, and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
Okay.
This is another tough one.
yeah, because all
I-
of them have exploded when they first
I
came
don't.
on the scene.
I'm gonna say this now. I don't think Destiny 2 has a chance because Destiny 2 has the same problem as Destiny 1. After a certain point of the game, a lot of people got bored and stopped playing it.
I don't think that.
And-
I don't think that Mario Kart does.
I think it's
I,
been
don't
out.
I think Mario Kart does have a chance.
I think Mario Kart has a good chance.
No,
Yeah.
people still play. I still play.
Well, They still play all the time, but like there's not a bigger following than.
But like you say, follow it, right? But the general public, Mario Kart's the most played out of these.
IAs?
Questionable.
Mario
No,
Kart,
like-
right?
like
Out of all of these, you look at Fortnite. That came out like it's like PUBG, and they just came out recently. Splatoon 2 had Splatoon 1, which had a huge impact on Nintendo.
Also-
Same with the Mario
also-
Kart games.
Also, to Splatoon 1, last time it won Best Shooter.
Yep.
Yeah.
World War II, Call of Duty has had a massive following, even though
Yeah.
it did die off because of Advanced Warfare and stuff. And then Destiny, the Destiny people were mental.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Now,
A lot of. Sorry. Go ahead.
keep in mind when it comes to the Destiny 2, there is a whole new following for it since they released it on Battle.net.
Yeah, on PC, it's now available as
PC.
well.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
those people will run into the same situation
The
that
thing-
some players did.
But
Yeah.
they're not going to run into that issue until, after the game release. So you got to keep that. You got to keep that.
I
in
don't know
mind.
about that.
Oh no!
It's
It already
literally like
happened.
a week and you get bored.
I really don't think Destiny's win at all.
Mm-mm.
I would be surprised.
My biggest bet. I'm sorry if you think Art's gonna win.
I agree.
I'm not saying it's gonna win, but I think it does have.
It does have a
chance.
following. I'm not
It
saying
has a
that doesn't
chance.
have zero chance.
I think all of them has a great chance.
They all have a very decent chance. Saying like the best ones
But-
are like the
But
top
I
one.
have one question.
So weird, baby.
Why are there early access game in this list?
Yeah, like PUBG's not finished.
Yeah.
And neither is
Neither is
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, but even though it's not finished, PUBG has a humongous. I don't.
If
I
you,
really
if you
couldn't say.
look at it, okay, if you look at it objectively, right, without any like opinions on the actual games, and just look at it as what's the best game standpoint, Splatoon's probably the best.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that is. But
Which is sad because I honestly think it has no shot.
I think PUBG and Fortnite would have a better chance if they were closer to. Well,
If they were finished games.
Yeah.
PUBG official release is in December. That's their official release.
Yeah.
Fortnite,
and
I don't
they-
know.
And the best thing is, because PUBG sold out to a big publisher, I think it is Deep Silver that's now behind them, if I remember correctly. They get loot boxes!
Yeah.
Yo, best multiplayer game, Battleground 2.
Peace.
What?
Battle Royale.
Ace and Zack have joined us, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah. And what was that with Ready for War?
Why, Eddie?
You're so close, Chris.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think PUBG has the W on this specific category. Myself personally, Fortnite is going to be.
I think Fortnite would, to be honest.
I
Yeah.
don't. I really think and hope that one of the Nintendo ones will.
I hope they do too, but I seriously don't
personally
think they will.
hope
They're
as
they're
well.
they're very good games. They're polished. They're fun. They're balanced. They're very popular to the general public and the hardcore gaming community. Like,
But then keep consideration. Another one of the categories later on is like which Nintendo game is going to win. To be fair,
Okay, it's something like this. Like you could say, say League was in a thing with Splatoon 2. We would all say Splatoon 2 is a really good game and it's better than League because we actually hate League, right?
I don't hate League.
I hate League, but
Oh,
I don't hate it.
I would vote for
don't hate
Splatoon.
League.
It's just
I
boring.
hate the community.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
yeah.
But would all probably vote for Splatoon over League.
Yeah.
But the mass public probably gonna vote over League. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we can all say that we would love Mario Kart and Splatoon to win, but most likely
Really?
PUBG and Fortnite have humongous
Yep.
followings.
Battle
like
Royale.
nowadays.
The Battle Royale following is insane.
It's like if
on
they put
the
something
game.
like 2K up against Mario. It's like the little teens. That's all they play.
Madden.
All they play.
Yo, man,
What,
it's a
the
good
general consensus is going to be PUBG or Fortnite then?
I disagree. But I don't think they
I
should.
I hope it
do
doesn't.
think Mario Kart has got a chance, along with
Yes.
Splatoon, but
Yes.
the battle royale, like you say, the battle royale games, they're
they're
huge.
very huge.
I would say don't
Hard to
sleep
beat.
on. I would say don't sleep on COD World War II because of honestly of the last like probably 4 years of COD.
It's probably the best.
This is and it revitalized.
You can never sleep on Call of Duty games when it comes to
Yeah,
this type of shit.
and to be honest, the community for it itself
Yeah.
has grown a lot with this game alone. People
Like you
were
all saying
happy.
about Night in the Woods, it's got its following. Call of Duty right there.
Yep,
Yeah.
It's just sitting on its pedestal.
and a lot of their old people came back.
Yo, Zack can
Play.
Yeah.
Zack can
Many
test
of
for that
the
Night in the Woods
13
thing
old
himself.
grown up.
Yeah,
It has a huge following, doesn't it, Zack?
It has. It's been a lot of low key like game developers game of the year because it's like grown up out of just nowhere, and especially because of how where it's based off of. Like it's based off of places like Ohio, Michigan, and stuff. Places where there's no jobs and shit, trying to get them more attention and stuff to help them and that kind of shit. So people.
I have a question for you,
blowing
then,
up
Zach.
with it.
Right?
Yeah.
Putting aside your personal bias, would you say Night in the Woods is a better game than Cuphead?
Honestly, with my opinion,
Put your personal bias aside,
Oh.
like all the furry stuff and all that, like all that to the side.
Wow.
Doesn't count. Pure,
I mean, that's honestly
as a-
what it
no,
is.
Purely as a game, which is a better game
between Cuphead and Night in the Woods.
between those two? Yeah.
Honestly, and credit to Night in the Woods, I gotta give it to Cuphead though because Cuphead is
There you go.
it honestly for me, just in general, it's a better game just because it
Has
fits
more gameplay.
so well with well, it fits so well
It's
with
actually
what
a game.
everybody wants though. It isn't a thing of huge dialogue, and a lot of people don't really want to sit there and just read.
But you
Yeah.
would still vote for Night in the Woods because bias.
Well, not just that, but also like I've played through the game and also Cuphead, and in my personal opinion, I like it more than Cuphead.
Huh.
But unbiasedly, I think Cuphead would take over.
Okay, that's fair. So it does prove our point earlier about the Night in the Woods cult kind
Yeah,
of.
furries and
Yeah.
Tumblrites will
The furry.
set up, man.
The Tumblers, all the
We'll call them
Tumblr people.
Tumblrites, you feel me?
Yeah, the
So-
Tumblrites, their queen is
Tumblr.
Veronica.
We are not reunited on the best multiplayer because the games that we think should win have not that much backing up normally. But we still need to look out. It's not just the voters; it's as well a jury.
Yeah, like I don't think PUBG and Fortnite should even be nominees. They're not finished
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, and I think they will as well think about that. I think even because there's a jury that Destiny 2 has a big chance.
Destiny
Yeah.
2 is not a bad game at all.
It just doesn't have
It's
content.
very good. It's just it doesn't have a long shelf life.
Yep.
The problem with the shelf life is it is planned DLC.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why I think Battlefront should have been. Anyway.
See, the thing is, with the multiplayer game as well, I agree with you guys about Fortnite and PUBG. That's why I think maybe older games should have been on there that still has a following, like maybe H1Z1 or something.
Whoa.
I'd vote for
H1Z1's
Overwatch.
following has
Oh,
completely like
Overwatch is on there, I'd
plummeted
vote for
because of
I know, I'm just saying, like, for an example.
You know which game should be on there, and because they put the servers back on the OG Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2. Yes, me and Demon and Ben sat there and played for like 2 hours. It's so fucking fun.
Bro, Battlefront's a shit.
Yeah, the OG Battlefront 2 is so
Not
good.
the new one.
No, the new one's a shit, dude.
No one
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
but we talked about the old one.
Nah,
They-
fuck
Yeah.
that. New one's
They
better.
brought back the servers for it,
Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
and it's doing currently better than the new Battlefront.
It is.
That's blasphemy, man. The new one's godlike. Bro,
The
I'm
15.
gonna put in my 41,000 hours to get Darth Vader.
Yo, your $2,100 DLC time.
$2,100 for Darth Vader.
Worth.
Yeah, it's
so-
idiots.
So
man.
have we exhausted best multiplayer then?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
talk about
Yes.
Battlefront, dude.
Shut up, man.
Next category is best sports and racing game. We got Project Cars 2,
I don't know.
Pro Evolution Soccer 2018, NBA
what?
2K18.
That's PES.
GT Sport, Forza Motorsport 7, and FIFA 18. And this is FIFA 18's category to lose. FIFA 18.
Can I just say PES? They're actually really good. As a football fan, they're a really good game.
Okay.
FIFA's probably got a bigger.
FIFA undoubtedly has a bigger following, but
Yeah.
the better games are the Pro Evo games.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, but out of all of them, just from a gameplay perspective view, I think Project Cars 2 is the better one. Out of the pure gameplay wise.
GT's pretty
Yeah.
good.
No, Vsing. Have you even seen reviews or played Gran Turismo Sports?
I played it.
Okay,
I liked
it
it.
has it has only online stuff if you play offline, and then want to go back the next day, all your progress is deleted because you need to be online. As well as many other stuff that is, it's lackluster to previous entries, kinda.
I enjoyed it. That's all I can say. I like
Yeah.
Gran Turismo. Always have liked Gran Turismo.
I
I
liked it as
Yeah.
well, but I think it was lackluster to the previous entries.
Play Forza.
That list.
Especially
That's,
after the long time we waited for the next entry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Out of that list, I'd say Pro Evo best game.
FIFA
Yeah.
will probably win though.
FIFA will probably win just for
Yeah.
following, but
Yeah.
the best game is Pro Evo.
I've never played PES.
Neither have I. Yeah.
FIFA's some hot garbage compared to PES.
Forza's gone downhill. Project Cars,
Yeah.
however,
Well, there's a new
the
Forza
second
every
game
year.
is
It's the
just-
same game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Forza's just. Nah.
It's just the same game, same.
It's not even really a
engine.
game. It's just a graphics.
Yo, Burnout though.
Burnout. It was
True.
lit, fam. I don't care. That game
Crazy
was fun.
Taxi.
Yo,
Yes,
Yo.
yeah.
That's a good game.
Yeah, fantastic game.
just have Outcast jamming, man.
Is Def Jam Vendetta a sports game?
Hell yeah, yo. Y'all
So,
put y'all
do we all agree that
Yeah.
agree? I don't. Whatever.
Agi.
Agree
all
that
think-
FIFA's probably gonna win this one.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
On to the next one.
Next
strategy
category.
game.
Okay, go for it, Cyclone.
Best strategy game, we got XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, Tooth and Tail, Total Warhammer 2, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and Halo Wars 2.
In
I
my
wouldn't-
opinion, this is XCOM's to lose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
In my opinion, XCOM 2 should win.
No,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. This is the one.
That's the one that.
should win.
If
Okay,
if they lose it, he'll be mad. Is what he means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When someone says this is theirs to lose, that's the favorite. Demon.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Whenever
Or
Mario
Demon's first
Rabbids
language
beats
isn't
it.
English.
Yeah.
Then-
XCOM.
But the thing
even
is,
though-
Mario Rabbids, right? We might joke about it. It's not that bad.
It's really not.
No.
I haven't.
It's another
it's
XCOM now.
it's a worse copy than XCOM. It's
no,
literally
no.
a copy.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but as a game on its own, it's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It's a kids friendly XCOM.
Yeah, it's kid-friendly XCOM.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Out of all of them, Halo's Wars 2 is the worst of the worst.
I
Don't speak
would
about
agree with
Halo
you.
Wars.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not speaking about
Tooth-
Halo, period.
Tooth and Tail isn't a bad game at all.
It-
I've played it. It's a really good game.
It has a nice aesthetic, but gameplay wise, it's rather dull.
Yeah. And I cannot tell you about Total Warhammer 2.
Total
I-
Warhammer 2. It's a Warhammer game. It's
Yeah.
a good strategy.
It's good. It's good strategy, but it's basically if you want to play Warhammer without having to spend thousands on the figures.
Mhm.
But it's much more shit than the actual Warhammer game. Because I think
Yeah.
Warhammer's fun. However, playing that, don't like it. And Tooth and
Yeah.
Tail,
Okay.
never heard of it. It's just rats. So whatever.
Damn.
I'm going for
It-
that
it-
young Mario and Rabbids.
It was it had a huge like cult following. That's about
Oh.
it.
Okay.
That's the only game I would do.
Blueberry again.
I'm just doing back
so-
things, man. Chill.
Are we all just agreed on XCOM 2 should win this?
Yeah.
I think
Ah,
it should
Mario.
and will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next
Next
one
one's
is
gonna be tough.
best family game. Nintendo, Sega, Nintendo. Okay. Splatoon 2, Sonic Mania.
Someone's
Echoing off of Ace, I believe.
I'm echoing? Am I?
I'm echoing off of you.
Hello.
Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's Ace, I
Hang
believe.
on, let me put him down.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
What happened?
Which
Best
is
family
the
game.
best family game?
What are the
Splatoon 2.
things?
Splatoon 2, Sonic Mania, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey.
I
say
say
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart
Odyssey.
Deluxe.
Mario Kart.
Bro, wait.
Family
Do not-
game.
Go
Family
on.
game.
Wait, like a game with
Yeah,
your family?
Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario
I say
Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart.
Mario
Because
Kart,
if
hands
you're
down.
looking at your family, I don't think my mum and dad would enjoy playing Splatoon 2 if I was like 8 years old. However, I can see them having fun playing a game of Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I can't see them playing any other game apart from Mario Kart.
Whenever my cousins come to visit, I have all these games on the Switch, PS4, on Steam. I always ask, "What do you want to play?" I got like 400 games. They're like Mario Kart. That's all
Yeah.
they play.
Yeah.
Mario Kart and
They
Smash,
might play
they're
something else for
icebreakers.
like a little bit to try it out, but always back to Mario Kart.
I think
that-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think Mario Kart 8 and Smash from Nintendo. I know Smash isn't on here because I don't have it yet, but like they are icebreakers. They are huge icebreakers, and they're just fun for absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
Smash was
I
out,
think-
it would be.
Unless you're Ace, and then he just rages.
Yeah. I think Odyssey will win other categories, but this is not an Odyssey category.
Yeah,
Family game,
no.
no.
For family game, no. Like I will say, my cousins that come visit, they did actually play through all of Odyssey together. Like because you
Yeah.
have that one Joy-Con each thing.
Yeah,
So it does have like family capabilities if you want to say.
yeah.
But,
Where one person can control Mario, one person controls the hat, and shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah. They did that for the whole game, and I'm quite proud of them doing it because they
Yeah.
don't really do shit together.
That's impressive.
I actually want to say that
after they
I've
were
tried that
done with
myself.
it, they went right back to Mario Kart.
I'm actually wondering why Mania is nominated for this. I think Sonic Mania is a good game.
It has
probably
multiplayer.
I don't think
Okay.
it has a. Well, I mean, Sonic Mania, it's really good, but I don't think it's really been noticed that much in the Game Awards. I think this is the only one it's under.
Yeah, I think it's the only
They-
I
nomination.
still
want
want
it-
Sonic Mania.
yeah.
I haven't played it. I'm feed.
They want to put it in somewhere, and Family Game, because it's got multiplayer, it's another one of those games which families might play if they're a Sega or a Nintendo family.
Can I,
had it, I will play.
I actually have a suggestion here. I think they should put a category like best best nostalgic game, like what game that came out this year that brings you back to like nostalgic gameplay and shit like that.
Well, then that would probably be
Mania.
Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Mania.
Bro,
Yeah,
I want to say something like, see these Telltale games?
Yeah.
Those style games actually work for a family.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the during all the stuff that was happening with my family when all the kids were here, all 10 of us sat in my room over the course of the weekend and smashed Until Dawn. And it was so much fun with all the kids having input. Like, what do we do? Like, who do we kill? Like, those games work in a family environment because
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
And I feel that's been overlooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Accurate.
But the thing is, Nintendo just dominates family games.
And another one that could be on this list. To be honest, Cuphead. If it had online multiplayer, I could potentially see Cuphead being a
But
good
this-
family game.
This is
It has
family
local
games.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
but still, Cuphead. It's
I wouldn't
more
want my
a
kids
rage
playing Cuphead.
game.
Same.
Fair.
It's a rage game. No.
It's a rage game. It's a rage game made for adults. It's not a family game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the devil's trying to take your soul.
Right.
You know what's kind of sad?
What?
Arms isn't on there.
I'm
Lol.
sorry. I wanted to be
Arms
so
is-
hyped for Arms. I got it.
I played
It's
it,
so-
and I can't. I'm sorry.
It's so
I-
bad.
The cheese.
I didn't even spend my money on it.
I played it.
I'm
It was
sorry.
I thought it was really good for a while, but then
But I could imagine
Exactly,
that-
it did get boring. I played it for a while.
Talking
unlocked
about
stuff.
ARMS, it's probably
Best-
best to go to best fighting game.
Good
'cause
game, yep.
Considering that's
Bro,
like, you've got
Arms is
ARMS.
winning.
You've got ARMS,
Stop
Tekken
it.
7.
see,
Arms is flames.
oh Tekken's
You've
winning.
got, right, listen, this one's tough. ARMS, Injustice 2, Tekken 7, Nidhogg 2, which has probably got no chance, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Marvel
My
ain't
choice is
Marvel
Marvel
ain't
ain't
winning.
trash.
dude.
no.
Wait,
Uh,
what happened
no.
to ARMS, VJ?
NBC
Oh,
Infinite
wait, I
trash.
forgot Infinite was here.
Nah, NBC Infinite trash.
Infinite
Yeah.
flames, dude.
It's between. If we're talking about pure fighting game aesthetic as a fighting game, Tekken's aesthetic.
Aesthetic?
Tekken, yeah, aesthetic. No, sorry,
Ass
that
is
word.
thick, thank you.
Thick. Thetic. Come on.
The
Okay,
winner
Who's
is.
actually
So here.
Can I say my thought?
You can try.
No, just that. Right, Canchas. Let Canchas speak. He was trying.
If we're
Trying,
talking about
you
pure fighting game aspect, it's Tekken 7. As a fighter, it's Tekken 7. If we're talking about story wise, as a fighter, Injustice 2.
Aspect.
Injustice 2.
Nah.
I think Injustice 2 has a better story than Tekken 7 personally. I loved Injustice 2 personally.
It's best game design primarily around head-to-head combat, so it's fighting.
Yes.
No story,
Yes.
just fighting.
So few,
Purely on that?
mechanics.
Tekken.
Yeah, Marvel.
Tekken. Shut up,
Shut
Vijay.
up.
I haven't played any of them,
Okay.
so
Okay, I'm going to be honest.
Yo, we're Bennett.
When we going purely about really the head-to-head combat, then Marvel is really the better game.
Bro, you see this.
Stop that. Yeah.
No, don't talk to me like that.
Bro.
wow.
I played through them. I know
played
how
through
they
too.
function. And you know that Marvel is a decent game.
Yeah, no, they were. I'm saying Infinite trash.
Better be here for 6 hours on this.
Yeah.
But
I agree. The Marvel vs. Capcom series is good, but Infinite is not.
Yeah.
and
Alright.
why is that?
It's just it feels unfinished. It's not fun. It's lazy. The character options are very bad.
Check out all the good ones.
Beta build.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's not
Purely-
balanced.
No, not at all.
it
Dormammu's
is
stupid broken. It's not balanced.
they
Yeah.
fixed Dormammu, but Vsynghb. Look back at the old games. There were broken shits of pieces as well.
I agree, but
Bits of
games
pieces.
like Injustice and Tekken, yes, they have better characters, but that's all games. But there's not like one game-breaking character.
Dormammu is a game-breaking
Yeah,
character.
Dormammu literally breaks the game. It's like,
Wait. Game breaking game, Eddie. Our character, Eddie.
I
That boy
tried
was
him.
spinning.
I
If
tried
you're
him
talking
yesterday.
about Tekken
Oh.
3, I agree, but in this game, he's not.
He's weird.
No.
Broken.
In 7 he is.
He's so
He-
weird.
He is weird, but he's weird. He's
You
not
can
like,
stop him before he even starts anything.
yeah, he's not easy to like spam with.
My guy does like 15 dance moves before he actually punches.
It used to be-
Dormammu in the current Dormammu just can literally juggle you and kill you.
Like if you look at it from a competitive standpoint, if you don't have a Dormammu on your team, you can't win.
Yeah.
Whereas Tekken, you can obviously you're not gonna like get Panda in the final, but you can pretty much get like any character.
Yeah.
If someone puts the time in, they can make any character work.
That's okay.
But Marvel,
but-
you need a
but-
Dormammu.
Yeah, but that's the thing that is interesting about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, what they never did, even with the last game. They do balancing updates. They fix Dormammu or fixes coming out soon.
But it's not. But that's the thing. It got released as basically
Yeah.
a broken game.
Yeah, Vsynghb. There is a difference then between Marvel vs. Capcom and Tekken 7. You know what? Tekken 7 was for 2.5 years in arcades and got polished there.
Wait, we ain't got a new Marvel vs. Capcom in 3 or 4 years.
Can you talk?
Capcom
Yeah,
in like 3 or 4
Capcom.
years.
Canchas. The reason why there wasn't any of that is because Marvel got bought off by Disney and they cut ties with Capcom.
Yeah, that was kind of impossible for them.
Yeah.
I still think Tekken 7.
Tekken 7's gonna win.
Yeah.
Overall, Tekken
okay.
7 is the better game.
I say Tekken 7 is going to win, but if you really look to head-to-head combat, then there is
Tekken 7.
in Tekken
Tekken
7.
7.
No. In Tekken 7, there is so much bullshit you can do as well.
But that's all fighting game. You can't escape that.
Yeah. Like, for example, Tekken 7 has Rage Art, Injustice 2 has the, was it, Rage Art?
Supers?
Supers? Yeah, the supers. ARMS has weird supers, Leahawk 2 has supers,
Yo, but if we're
and
talking
Marvel...
about the best fighter, can we get Pokken up? Feel me?
You're right.
Stop
Yo,
it.
hold up. You're right. Pokken DX.
Pokken?
And then Marvel vs.
Come on,
Capcom, you have the Infinity Stones, which kind of... Yeah.
As well as the level supers.
Yeah, so...
Which is quite interesting that Dragon Ball Fighters is copying that.
Yeah.
Hold up. Street Fighter 5?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop
Okay,
it.
we can all
You
agree
see this?
that is the worst.
No.
Agreed.
I think Marvel's worse. I'm sorry.
I think of gameplay-wise, Street Fighter 5 is worse than Marvel vs. Capcom, but I don't think Marvel vs. Capcom should win at all.
It's
Not
bad.
even.
But we all can agree that Tekken is to win.
It's
Tekken's
a
a
far
win.
superior game out of all of them.
Yes, I agree.
I still don't know why Nidhogg is on there.
Indie fighting game?
Nidhogg, like the first Nidhogg, kind of took a while to get up, and then the second one came out, and people were like, "Oh my god, it's another Nidhogg." It's not amazing.
Yo,
it's
wait,
not
what
even
about,
fighting.
what about that Cartoon Network Smash style game?
Yo, bro, it's time.
Wait,
Yo,
what?
it's time.
What?
Yeah.
It's
Have you-
actually time.
What are you talking
Cartoon
about?
Network Brawl or some shit?
Yeah, Cartoon Network, like,
The
Brawl or
fuck?
something.
Yo, it's actually time.
I'm done.
No, bro.
Stop this.
All right,
No,
we've
it's
all agreed.
actually called Cartoon Network.
Hold up,
something.
hold up. We've all agreed
Cartoon Network
about.
Crunch Time
Oh my god, let me talk.
Okay, Grids.
We've all agreed that Tekken is gonna win this one.
Okay.
What Cartoon
Best role-playing game. We got Fractured But Whole, Final Fantasy 15, Divinity Original Sin 2, Nier
Automata.
yeah, that one,
Automata.
Persona 5. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to say 2 of them are going to lose, even though they're great. Final Fantasy 15 and
15
Divinity.
Okay, yeah.
They both are great, but
South Park.
The
gonna
West
win.
Pokemon.
really.
Yeah.
Hey, don't shit on the Nintendo fanboys, my lord.
Yeah, the Nintendo fanboys are
Okay,
huge.
then say which Nintendo game is on there. Oh, none.
Hey, Nintendo dominate other categories, okay?
Nintendo dominate the family games franchise. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Nintendo had the game of the year. But we'll get to that.
Accurate.
Yeah, Odyssey.
Well,
No?
The Breath of the
Let's stick
Wild.
to our category.
Oh, Breath of the Wild.
Okay,
Okay,
but
stop.
we
We'll
get to there. So, out of all of them, I played 4 out of the 5.
5.
And for me, it's really hard between the last 3. Nier
Fractured But
Automata
Whole.
had so many different endings, and you need to play it 3 times because then you get to the true ending, and it's
Yeah.
so good combat-wise. It's basically Bayonetta combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really good.
It's a, yeah.
Fractured Butthole has that collective fun that tickles me so deep in my soul.
Yeah. And it had
I
a
didn't think you were gonna say soul.
huge...
I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, same.
Tickle me so deep in
My anus was tickled.
I mean, the pun was there. Like you said, fractured butthole, and like anus was like right there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it
but I
has
did not want to.
it had
did
such
for
a
you.
huge following. It was so insane. It's so
and-
goddamn good.
And Persona 5 is overall really great as well with the collecting stuff and the story and
I think Persona speaks for itself. Like, even as someone that's not played through it yet, I've seen a lot of it, and it is obviously clearly a great game. It's polished. There's so much to do. It's got.
What category would you put that under, though? Like, is it achieving in one specific aspect?
Okay, I can say
Well,
one thing that comes to
the category we're talking about now is RPG.
Right.
Yeah.
It's basically a perfect RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of the traditional way to look at RPG than Persona 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think Persona 5 could win, has a high chance, but Fractured Butthole had such a good sale. It sold so well, and so many people loved it. It has a very high chance of winning as well.
Yeah,
I think you're understating Fractured Butthole. I don't think just because it sold a lot it'll win. I genuinely
it's a good
think
game.
it's a fantastic game.
No, it's a fantastic game. I would agree with you.
I personally think the problem is with both Nier Automata and Persona 5 is they are a niche genre for
they're
people.
very niche.
Yeah.
Even
I can
though
see.
they are really great games. So not many people really dive
Know
into
about them.
it.
Yeah. I can see them two splitting the votes. Them two splitting in particular those two games, splitting the votes for those specific types of games. I can see the people that enjoy those specific type of games splitting the votes between them two, and South Park going over and winning it in the end. Yeah.
You want to know how good South Park was? I 100%ed the game twice.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Yeah, and he enjoyed it just as much the same both times. Like
because
literally.
you can change it. That's one thing good about South Park. You can change your.
I played through Persona 3 times, and I plan on playing through it a 4th time.
No, I know. I'm not saying these other games don't have that as well. I'm just saying people are understating South Park and like its actual quality rather than. They're only talking about its popularity.
Tickling my soul.
Yeah. Like people will only talk about South Park's popularity and ignore the fact that it is a very well made game.
And things that other games don't have, I think that South Park has is replayability. Like the fact that Vijay played it the first time and had a good time with it, but then the second time he already knew things about the game, and there was like almost like fail safes you could say in the game that made the game still enjoyable. It's like you can't cut through this part, and it was still enjoyable at the game. Like just kind of acknowledge like, hey, you've played this game before. And it had features for that.
I would say the same thing about Nier Automata, because after a certain after you have to play through the game three, like you said, you have to play the game 3 times to get the true ending. Yeah. And after you get to a certain point in the game, you play stuff you have never played before. You see other half of the stories you haven't seen. You do fights you haven't done before, and it feels like every time you play through it with the new character, it feels fresh and it's just great. It's a great
like
game.
Another game.
The fun fact about is, if you start a new game in Nier Automata, the game acknowledges your previous playthrough and makes reference.
Yes,
basically, it's Undertale.
I quite like that does that.
Yeah. It's Undertale mixed with like Bayonetta.
Yeah.
It's such a weird concept to think about and like thinking about it, but honestly, it makes for a really great game, and you can see it in the Automata.
They did it so well. They did the game so fucking well.
Also, Persona 5 is one of the RPGs that would tickle most of the Pokemon fan base, because it's and collect them all kind of thing with different types of deities. You can't even call them monsters; they are literally deities that gods. You summon to control.
Anytime that a game like that is a collect them all, you always have the rivalry with like games that have already established that type of thing with Pokemon, Digimon.
You know that Persona did it before.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Pokemon claims to be like the king of catch 'em all games, but it's honestly probably the weakest of them all.
For right now, yes.
For right now, yeah, it's the weakest. Like Persona exists, the Digimon games are better. Like
Oh,
Pokemon
in my
really
opinion,
doesn't have any legs to stand on right now.
Digimon has always been better than Pokemon, in my opinion.
That's debatable.
I personally have played like old DS Digimon games, and I very well.
Okay.
Scratch
you're
that.
talking about
it
them.
depends on the aspects of the game you're looking for. I guess,
you're
at
right,
the same
Demon.
time.
Yeah, you're right, Demon. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Heart Gold Soul Silver, though.
If you go back like further in Digimon,
Soul
it gets
Silver
very iffy.
Flames.
But like I would say every like World DS, Dusk and Dawn and stuff like that. I think those, in my opinion, were fantastic Digimon games.
They are good games, but
I can only say that Digimon story games are either equal or superior to Pokemon. But the other games are more taste-based, like Digimon World game series.
if you're not a hardcore fan, you won't really enjoy World. But story, general public can get into, and if they do sit and play it, will realize these are actually pretty awesome. You don't have to be a Digimon fan.
If you're an RPG
are we
fan
gonna
in
move
general,
on then?
you will love story games.
Yeah, we could probably move on.
What are we moving to?
The next category.
I think we did not really say who's going to win, except if you said that South Park maybe. But
in my opinion, Persona will win, but I agree that it should win. But I would like South Park to win.
Yeah, I'm at a toss up between Nier Automata and
I'd be proud of the
Persona
gaming
and South
community
Park.
if they said South Park.
I'm gonna pick freaking Persona 5, but I think Nier Automata is.
Yeah.
It's my favorite to win, but I think Persona will.
Okay. Next category: Best Action Adventure Game. We got Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Assassin's Creed Origins, Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, and Horizon Zero Dawn. This is another tough one.
This is straight up Nintendo being Nintendo.
Yeah, this is straight up Zelda.
Okay, I'm going to say I played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Horizon Zero Dawn, and I personally prefer more the world building and action adventure out of Horizon Zero Dawn than Legend of Zelda. But that's just my opinion.
I've
It may be
Horizon Zero
this
Dawn
group
is
as well because we're huge. A lot of us are huge Zelda fans.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge Zelda fan.
I know, but I'm saying like Erica and I are.
I'm not either, but Breath of the Wild was
Breath
great.
of the Wild is a fucking amazing game, and
Yeah,
I'm not a Zelda fanboy.
It is an amazing game, but like I said, I played through both of them, and I personally prefer Horizon Zero Dawn.
Is Gridz alive?
Right?
Yeah.
I've been talking.
He's been talking.
Yeah, he said something.
Because there was nothing.
Oh, I wasn't moving. I'm a freaking young boy. I was engaging in the freaking conversation. I was just sitting here.
Yeah, I do. I think Breath of the Wild has in the bag, but I would say do not sleep on.
Okay, I wouldn't say it has it in the bag. Odyssey is just as good, if not slightly better.
But wouldn't you say Odyssey is really an action adventure game?
Yeah.
I can see.
But this is the category
just
best
because
action
it doesn't
adventure
look
game.
like your generic.
The whole point of the game is to venture around and get
still
moons.
action, and you still run around, have adventures. It's just more kid friendly.
Yeah.
I got a question actually, for everyone in general. Do you think that two Mario games in the same category? Do you think they will split they'll split Nintendo's votes in this category?
Wait, there's two Mario games?
I mean, two Nintendo games. Like, do you think Odyssey and Zelda will like split the votes and have?
They have very different
fan bases. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've played both. I love both. I think both are genuinely some of the greatest games of all time.
I personally enjoyed out of the two Nintendo games in this category more Super Mario Odyssey.
Thank you. I love Zelda. It was great. I thought it was awesome. But I think Odyssey.
As a side note, Assassin's Creed Origins of in the past, it's probably one of the best Assassin's Creed games come out in the past couple of years. Of Assassin's Creed games.
That's saying nothing.
Yeah, it's really not saying much.
Yeah,
The
okay,
franchise
fair.
is kinda dead. Also, that game has the bad L word in it.
That L word.
L word.
Dude.
Lithuanians?
Oh, loot boxes.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So like, I'm throwing myself towards Breath of the Wild.
Dang.
I'm not saying Odyssey is a bad game at all. It's a genius, freaking masterpiece of a Mario game. Honestly, best Mario game right there.
But questionable.
Yeah,
I don't
I'd say.
know. I actually agree with Zach. I think it's the best Mario game of all time.
I don't know.
What's it called? Mario 64.
Like, we have to also factor in.
I didn't like 64.
Sunshine was really good.
Sunshine was incredible.
Sunshine was groundbreaking.
Sunshine was great, but it does not compare to Odyssey.
I think it does.
Sunshine out of
But
the
for
water.
its time?
First, yeah, but it doesn't stand up.
Oh, I still think it does.
I don't.
I think it blows Sunshine.
If you
out of
sit
the
there
water.
and do everything that's available to you in Odyssey, it's a masterpiece. It really is.
But
I'll say it's
getting back on
Not
topic,
really.
I don't know.
Like,
I could
Breath of the Wild-
100% that shit in a day.
Oh,
So,
no,
not.
I'd be
Get
the
back on
outsider
topic.
and say Horizon Zero Dawn.
But getting back on topic though, Breath
didn't
of the
win it.
Wild though, honestly, I think it's kind of equal with Odyssey. It's just as good, and I think it's honestly one of the best Zelda games that's ever came out in general.
Oh, for sure.
And honestly, they're both tied at my point.
I actually kind of had a problem with it.
What's
I
up? What's your problem?
loved Odyssey, but I felt that
You can say that about most Mario though.
It's a Mario game.
You don't go
Stop.
in
What
for the
story
story.
do you have in the Mario game?
Yeah, stop
It
Bowser.
had
Peach
less-
gets kidnapped, you go fight Bowser. That's it. That's
Even-
all Mario ever is.
like it.
I
it's
would even
very
say
lacking
this
compared to
Mario
the
game
first
has
ones.
the most story of them all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably the
it-
most story you've ever done.
Yeah,
I kind of
'cause
based myself
they-
on the Sunshine.
Yeah, and they threw in the Cappy thing where he's trying to rescue his sister, who was kidnapped by Bowser, used as a crown and shit like that. So
I don't know. That's just me though.
yeah,
Over
sorry.
just Mario games, that's kind of lacking. This game. I don't know. I thought it was great. I loved it.
If you're going into a Mario game expecting story, you're
You're gonna have
the
a
wrong
bad
game.
Like for
Yeah.
me, it
You're
was
going
like
to have a bad time.
for me it was okay. Don't be doing this. But you got like the basis of the story. Like you got the cap, you got a Bowser. That was it.
I think the thing that Mario
That's
Odyssey
what Mario
has
is.
that it presents as an individual game is its new features. I mean, like the biggest marketing campaign the biggest marketing point that they put on it was like transforming into other things with Cappy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's a bad game.
Oh,
I
yes,
love
I'm not saying.
T-Rex. I was hyped.
I thought it was awesome.
I am the T-Rex.
Questionably
I
better
personally-
than Breath of the Wild, but
I personally loved how they went different styles in the game. Like they had the T-Rex who
Right, and even the scenery as well. Like with
Yeah.
it was beautiful.
They
It is a
tried so
beautiful
many new options to what they could have done in the past, and it worked out for them.
Um.
I'm not having fun playing.
Okay.
That's what you know.
Okay. Next is best action game, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
It's kind of the same thing.
Action/adventure.
No,
Yeah,
we
just
did
the-
action.
No, it's
adventure.
just action.
Just straight up action.
Yeah.
We got Prey, Neo, Destiny 2, Cuphead, Wolfenstein 2. I'm going Cuphead again.
Bro, that's all Cuphead.
It's
Yeah.
Cuphead F.
I say
Yeah.
Cuphead, but I think Wolfenstein might give it.
Yeah. I do agree with you.
Anytime a Bethesda game is nominated, it's always got a shot.
Yeah,
Because
but
Yeah.
Wolfenstein's
critics
really
love
good.
there in Bethesda.
Mm-hmm. But Wolfenstein 2 was a fun game. It was very good. It was a very good game.
Ain't no Skyrim.
No, of course it's not a Skyrim.
You know
What the
that
fuck?
there are two Bethesda games in this list.
So
Is
what's
it?
the other one?
Prey.
Oh yeah, Prey is
Prey,
Bethesda.
yeah.
Not as
but
good
it's
as
not, It's not
Wolfenstein.
like iconic as Bethesda, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wolfenstein
but-
2 is just like.
But I must go again a little bit different because I'm weird, but I say Neo.
Really?
Yeah. Neo's a good game. It's a very
Yeah.
good game.
The combat in this game is so solid.
Mhm.
Fuck hell. And I hate that term, but it's fitting. It's an soul kind of game. But it has so much better than Dark Soul. it has different stance for the weapon that you need to decide. Do I go low stance, middle stance, or high stance? And do I do a low attack or a heavy attack? And what does my opponent do? Do I need to move out or not? It's so heavy.
Yeah.
And if we really talk about pure action, then it's my opinion that this brings the most action out of me.
It depends what you want to define as action.
Yeah.
If you want just shooter, like, if you want something that has
Okay,
action
just read the description of it. For the best game in the action genre focused on combat, the combat. Well, I would personally say then either Neo or Cuphead is going to win.
Yeah, I was gonna
Purely
say
on the combat.
Yeah, Cuphead's.
Yeah, I was like, pretty much from beginning to the end in boss battles, it's like, oh shit, I have to pay very close attention, patterns and shit like that. You have action throughout Cuphead's gameplay.
And unique patterns as well. It's not the same pattern for each boss like it is with like Zelda and stuff like that.
But it's the same for Neo as well.
Cuphead has a bigger.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cuphead's just unique.
That's kind of what. Yeah, it's very unique. The art style is amazing. I mean, you can't really like.
No offense to Neo, it's like a dime a dozen. Like that style of game, like I can find those. Cuphead's on its own thing.
Cuphead's just another
level. But then again, you're focused on the art style, not on the combat.
Not just the art style. The combat's
No,
very good.
Yeah, the game.
Yeah, but you look at everything in the whole package. Yeah, in the whole package, Cuphead, yeah, sure. But if we really focus on pure combat, then I think that Neo is better.
What does it have that's unique?
Like I said, the 3 different stances that you need switch on off. Then it has either dodge, parry, or even switch to long shot weapons to counter it.
No offense.
That's Cuphead too.
You can counter the same thing.
Yeah.
You got parries. You got you're constantly
you have
dodging.
your different weapons.
Different
weapons.
weapons.
Long range.
Can switch.
You have to find out what's best for the situation.
Have supers.
I did not even dive into how many weapons are in Neo.
Yeah, but I don't think the amount should matter. Like Cuphead only has what, like 6 different weapons available?
6 or 7, yeah.
But they're all usable. They're all unique. They all fit certain situations. The design of the game is amazing, where you can win with any of them. Obviously, like if you want to challenge yourself, it's like, oh, use the shotgun type gun on a long range boss.
Yeah.
It adds difficulty to itself when it doesn't even need it.
Yeah.
Feel the difficulty.
Yeah, but two games.
It's still hard.
But you want to know what is kind of stupid? The 2 Bethesda games have the least amount of combat.
Yeah. Well, Bethesda's not really known for their combat.
Except Skyrim.
Even then, it's like...
Yeah.
It's kind of like hit, left click, hit, right click. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next category, best VR AR game. We got Super Hot, Star Trek Bridge.
I don't think any of us
Echo.
have played VR.
I have.
I have. I played Super Hot, RE7, and Star Trek Bridge.
I played Super Hot and RE.
Yep. I Star Trek Bridge is interesting. I don't think it'll win. I think it's between Super Hot and RE7.
Resident Evil. Yeah.
I can tell you straight up, Resident Evil in the VR was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a fan of like all these add-on things that games and movies have, like 3D and motion, but straight up, VR Resident Evil worked. That's what VR should be used for, to immerse yourself in a game, not just as a cheat. Like, you can be in the game for Resident Evil. It actually made sense, and it did make the game better.
Yeah. You know what VR game they should make?
What?
Fireflies at Freddy's.
Oh.
I actually would enjoy that.
I wouldn't. Trash.
Fred's probably poop himself.
Oh, I wouldn't put with it. Game's trash.
But
Mhm.
Grid,
You could
you
just
can
shit
move
yourself,
faster.
period.
What do you mean?
You can move faster between the buttons because you just need to move your head.
Yeah, but then you have to look at the angles too, bro. Like that shit's poopy.
Bro, I'd actually crap myself. I couldn't handle it. Like,
But
Like literally, that shit would give me.
We're kind of going off topic by doing that.
also, I need to say one thing
Conversations.
that's for me kind of sad is because I have one damaged eye. I can't really see VR or even the 3D kind of stuff. So yeah, you calling me a beach?
Yeah, bitch.
yeah,
bitch.
stupid whore.
Stupid German bitch.
Wow, you're 1 hit away, Grizz.
But
Feels bad,
I
man.
personally think out of the immersions and stuff, Resident Evil wins.
I think so too. But I would say but Super Hot was a fantastic.
Super
Yeah,
Hot will give
Super
it a
Hot.
challenge.
Yeah, Super Hot's really good.
I think it's super close between fucking RE7 and.
I think Super Hot was made. Super Hot in particular was made for VR. Because
so
the point
was
of it.
Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. But in particular, Super Hot. The point of it, you're supposed to move slowly, dodge weapons. So like you actually, I very much enjoyed Super Hot as a VR game.
Like Super Hot's just like like Resident Evil. You could play through.
I
And
agree.
it's still
But Super
the.
Hot you can play.
I mean, you could too as well. But I'm
without-
Yeah.
But like it, I feel like it would make the gameplay self.
I think you can immerse yourself
But
into both games.
That applies to both grades.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Like just
Like, it's
something
meant
like
to be there.
Yeah, no, but imagine
Resident
something coming
Evil
up
in
behind you.
VR, just walking around like the house is a
It's
game
fucking
in and of
terrifying.
itself. It's
Yeah.
so immersive.
Disorienting.
Anytime you're in the VR thing and you open the door, you're actually dying inside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that's what VR is supposed.
Yo, can I
to
get
do.
Luigi's man?
Stop this?
Like where I go to open the door.
Stop. I'm sorry.
So,
The VR Resident Evil was a match made in heaven. They did it right.
So-
They did justice.
So yeah, it's between RE7 and Super Hot, but more leading toward
More than likely,
RE7.
it's gonna be.
Yeah,
They both have really good cult followings.
yeah.
I wouldn't even say Resident Evil has
No,
a
no.
cult following.
Yeah,
A good game.
Super Hot
It's
has a
a
cult
spoopy
following. Yeah.
Following.
Not like a Tom.
No. Okay, next one
Everything.
is Nintendo.exe best handheld game. Pachi and Yoshi's Woolly
Metroid.
World. Yeah. Monster Hunter Stories, Metroid, Samus Returns, Ever Oasis, and Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia.
Alright,
It was
I'll
straight
be
out of
honest.
Metroid.
I think it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Metroid, but Loki might come out and sweep them with Fire Emblem because that shit.
Yes,
has
I agree.
huge-
Fire Emblem was
huge
fucking.
fan base.
Shadow of Valentia was fucking great. It was a great game.
Pokemon Go.
The-
Alright.
Not that handheld,
Also-
we sing.
I'm
But I
just
gotta head
saying,
to work.
I'm kind of,
Alright.
See you guys.
Okay.
plans.
but I'm in the category with Poochie and Yoshi. You feel me?
Yeah, I wonder why.
But honestly, I think it's between Samus Returns and fucking Valentia.
Yeah,
No
I
doubt
agree.
about it.
I have not played Monster Hunter Stories yet. I kind of want to because they say it's like a Pokemon-esque Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, but it got bashed kind of because it's in bad Pokemon clone.
Yeah.
Okay, is it? Okay.
Also, I've played Ever Oasis. It's like, I like it. It's a good game, but it does not live up to the hype.
The problem with it does not feel finished.
It feels just like a lot of the other games we talked about. It feels like an alpha or beta build of a game. Like it
Okay.
didn't like it. They're like, hey, let's
Yeah.
make a whole game out of it.
I for sure think Samus has it, but I would not sleep on Shadows of Valentia at
Yeah.
Just saying all these games that keep getting sent for free should win.
all.
Good game.
Goddamn. Okay, so best mobile game: Fire Emblem Hero, FE Heroes, Mario Run, Omen's Journey, Monument Valley 2, and Hidden Folks.
Monument Valley 2, done.
I would. I've only played 2 of the. I haven't heard of Monument Valley. I played Heroes. Heroes is cool. I thought Heroes was fun.
It's a gotcha game. Or gotcha.
Cool. Like I said, it's cool.
I don't
It's
want to
fun.
talk about Heroes. I'm done with Heroes. I lost my phone. I had to replace my phone. I lost like fucking a year and a half of progress.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that game. Fuck it, Super
Yeah.
Mario Run.
Mario Run.
I play Pokemon.
Pokemon no go on there.
Because
Isn't
I
it
don't-
older than a year now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's YaBoyGridz.
Dragon Ball fight.
And
It's
two,
not a
two,
mobile game.
I know.
two,
I could take it.
to
on
be
it.
honest, that game is like, they release new content, let me play a game for like
Okay.
2 or 3 weeks,
Okay,
and
then I
turn it
have
off
a
again.
game that's weird, that's not on this list, but I know that many people played and got hyped around it. Duel
What?
Links.
Accurate.
Yeah.
I think it's older than your.
I
No,
didn't
it's
like
not.
Duel Links.
It came out this year.
Yeah, it came out this year.
What about
I
that one
think-
Pokemon? Pokemon.
Rumble? Not Rumble.
No, like the figure one.
Yeah, the figure one.
Oh, it's Rumble.
It is.
Pokemon Jewel.
No, it's Pokemon.
No, Pokemon Duel, it's called, yeah.
It is,
Oh,
it is
Duel.
Pokemon Duel. It
I
is
said
Duel. It's Duel.
Duel.
Yeah. Yeah, I did too.
Pokemon Bejeweled.
Pokemon Jewel.
To be,
Pokemon Shuffle.
I can say this now. Do you know what game would have won if it was on the list for this year?
Flappy
Lineage
Bird.
2. Lineage 2.
Yeah, it probably would. Lineage is really.
Lineage 2 has it's on it. It's a huge. I'm playing it myself. That game is actually really fucking fun.
What about Flappy
It's
Bird?
that game dead. The
What about
creator of
Angry
that
Bird?
game. That game is dead too. That game been dead for years. It's
What about all the birds?
all the birds, grids. These things are all the burbs.
Anyway,
That's all
the
you.
Emoji Movie.
I honestly.
Oh my God.
I hope that Fire Emblem one.
Yeah, I enjoy Fire Emblem Heroes myself.
I played Mario Run. It was kind of
Straight up.
Yeah, Run was weird as fuck.
I never downloaded it, so I don't know.
trash.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright.
so best ongoing game we got Warframe, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, GTA 5 Online, Grand Theft Auto Online, Destiny 2, and PUBG.
Please Overwatch.
It's probably gonna be Overwatch.
It's Overwatch or PUBG.
I think it's
Yeah.
Overwatch or PUBG, no doubt.
Even though Rainbow Six Siege still has a following to this day,
It
and
does.
it's a
It
fucking
does.
good.
You know that Warframe got a following because of the new expansion.
Warframe
Yes.
has a huge expansion.
Yes.
It had
And-
a huge
And
expansion
it's
and
a
adds so much story.
free-to-play game.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it, Destiny 2 is like the reason why Destiny 2 is even on this category because a lot of their fans are waiting for the next expansion to come out so they'll have something to do.
Nice
So-
joke, Conchas.
I'm being serious. A lot of Destiny 2 fans are waiting for shit to come out so they have something to do. Because as of right now, after you do a certain point of the game, it's nothing fucking else to do.
Except
My
wait
cousin's a
for the
humongous
next
fan of
big
Destiny.
raid.
I was like, it's trash,
Yes.
and he was like, you're right.
So, I agree. Overwatch probably has this in the bag. I would say don't count on PUBG. PUBG is a huge following right now.
PUBG versus Overwatch.
Hmm
Over pub.
But
Yeah.
like I said, I would not underestimate Warframe.
Yeah.
Warframe is definitely a contender. Warframe has a big following. Bigger following than Destiny.
Yeah. And because it's a free-to-play game, it has even a broader audience because everyone can download it.
Pick it up right now. Play it for like 10 years.
Anyway, I'm gonna say Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I see Overwatch is because it's that game that's up and coming, AIDS community following, and PUBG is just huge right now in the gaming market. And yep. Okay. Games for Impact. I don't know.
Basically, like,
Please.
thought provoking.
Oh, thought provoking game. Okay. They
Yeah.
got-
A very high, very loud message.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please knock on the door. Night in the woods. Life is strange before the storm. Bury Me, My Love, What Remains, Edith Finch, and Hellblade.
I
think Not in the Woods got it.
These, so I have no.
I personally think Hellblade is the biggest contester because it shows perfect thing. They even hold a psychologist to show the best way to show schizophrenia and stuff like that.
I'm on board with Demon on this one.
I think it's between Hellblade or Night in the Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Tumblr fanbase.
Not even that.
I would say
it's like just the sheer fact that it has.
It has a very impact.
It has a really big.
I'm not even big.
Yeah. It has really, but
I would say don't. I would say don't count out Life is Strange because even though Vsinghb hates Life is Strange, it has a huge following.
It's a terrible game.
You hate it, but it has a following.
It has a terrible story.
Everything about it is bad. If you ain't a 13-year-old girl, there's nothing appealing to you.
So, one example that I want to make about the Hellblade, you have voices in your head in the character, but it makes the voices sound if you have a headset on. They sound like they're coming from everywhere and nowhere.
Yo, that's me.
Interesting enough, Demon. I learned that recording that game, they built their own speaker system to where that's why it happens. It's a speaker system, so you can hear it. You hear sounds coming from every angle around you, and it's really fucking interesting.
That's just trippy.
Yeah.
And there are voices that whispers in your head.
That's me.
I don't think that actually kind of freaked me out.
I've
had one of those like there, like it was like a knocking sound, and it literally like every time you listen to the sound, it sounds like it's in your room. So it's like, I don't like it. It's scary.
I know what game you're talking about. It sounds familiar, and you look behind you, like who's knocking and shit like that.
It's super unsettling.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was very. Like it actually makes you go like check in your room. Someone knocked on your.
Come and knock on my door.
But yeah, from all of them, I think the most impact and biggest message is Hellblade.
Oh,
I agree
Life is
with
Strange is
Demon.
trash.
I think Not in the Woods.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think Hellblade is gonna give it a run for its money.
See, the difference between these two games, not even just because of how they play, is there's one. Hellblade has a strong message as well, but Night in the Woods' actual message, it's more realistic. I'd say anyway. It's something that needs to be heard more often.
What is the message?
Message is basically like you need to show more appreciation and more like people need to stop being really biased towards what's known as the Rust Bucket in the United States. All the people that it's basically people that are like corporate, huge like manufacturers, like Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, that specific area.
That seems like a very niche message though. That doesn't apply to me.
It's something more biased towards the United States.
That's
my
point.
point.
The Games Awards are kind of for the whole world. So.
Also, there's another thing, and it has multiple messages. Kind of like, don't see things how they're supposed to perceive to be, and there's so many. It's kind of hard to explain.
I don't think it's. I played through the entire game. It does have a very impactful message. It's like it's very noticeable that the main.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just very impactful. I don't know. I'm not really in.
Also, I just talked about how the main character is in Hellblade. I did not even touch the story yet, because it is in Hover Simulator. Because how a person with schizophrenia deals with losing a loved one.
That's more.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, the Night in the Woods story, it's like it has a little bit of the same thing, someone with a mental illness kind of losing one of their deepest friends, but then they find out the reason why, and it starts affecting every person in that story's life.
Bro, why are you really trying to cater to these
You're
things?
kind of right. Like it's kind of the same thing.
They
I'm
both
getting
have
body.
the same kind of core message.
Mhm.
I can tell you firsthand, people with these kind of afflictions like myself, we don't like being pandered to.
Mhm.
But I need to say, Hellblade does not really pander, but wants to show how it is to be in these kind of shoes.
Same with Night in the Woods, except it kind of shows
No,
a specific
Nine
difference.
Woods comes across as pandering.
Eh,
Yeah.
I think as well.
I don't know. You can't really say it. Fact half.
Mhm.
only person on here that's played it is me and Grids.
But I have played Hellblade, and that game is fucking trippy as fuck.
I've played a little bit of Hellblade. That shit is trippy. It has a lot. I'll be honest, it has a lot more immersion than Night in the Woods does.
Oh, for sure.
Also, the gameplay factors kind of play within the mentality, because limited saves and such, and if you die so many times, you lose your psyche so much that the game deletes itself. And not deletes itself, but rather the save file delete.
Which
you
is
need
something you never see in games. The more you lose, the
Undertale.
worse. Yeah.
I wish
Well,
it
I'm
was
saying-
still on here. I wish
No,
I'd
that's what
vote
I'm
for it in a
saying.
heartbeat.
No. I'm
Such a
saying
good
you
game.
don't see that. You don't see that often in games anymore. Like you
Yeah.
have Undertale does it, but like if every time you die, the games get harder and harder. That's actually something very. It's yeah.
Imagine a Cuphead like
Bro, cease.
that.
Anyway, I think we got a pretty good idea. Night in the Woods or the
Hellblade. Yeah. Okay, next one is best performance. We got
voice acting and motion capture. Yeah.
yeah. It's I got. Can someone read this?
I'll do it. Alright, best performance. Melanie Juergens from Hellblade as Cena. Laura Bailey as Nadine Ross from Uncharted. Claudia Black from Uncharted as Chloe. Brian Bloom as Vijay Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein 2. And Ashley Birch as Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm biased, Laura.
I've not played any of the games, so I don't know.
Not a game. That's voice actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've not played any of the games, so I don't know the voice actors.
Well, I mean, they voice act
Chloe from Uncharted. That's all I know.
I've only ever seen gameplay of Uncharted and Wolfenstein, and the guy who plays Blazkowicz in Wolfenstein. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to it that much.
Chloe.
He has all not much to say, really.
Yeah.
He's a generic kind of soldier hero badass. It's a copy-based Nuke Dukem.
Alright.
I'm going Laura Bailey.
But Chloe thick.
Chloe is actually thick.
In Dragon Ball, I gotta do it.
Also, the fucking picture for the chick from Hellblade is kind of scary.
Because they took a picture out of her from the motion capturing.
Yeah, she got like green and blue shit all over her lip. Looked like she'd been sucking
As
some CGI
well
dick.
as the points for focusing.
Yeah, weird.
But-
Looks like
but
she'd been
it-
sucking CGI dick.
Also, that face that she makes is one of the faces that the character makes in the game as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, it's the motion capture process.
I'm just saying that could have told
So,
better fiction.
out of all of the 5, the most work did Melina Jürgens. I would say it's Jürgens because that is a normal German last name.
I mean, some people might low-key just choose like fucking Claudia Black or Laura Bailey because it's like, oh look, Uncharted. What?
It's Uncharted.
Well, I mean, like, that's what they're up
I
there
think
for.
I think one of the Uncharted girls is
They're
probably going to win.
If anything,
because-
Laura Bailey's must know.
Well, yeah, but they're up there for Uncharted this time.
I don't know why.
No Dragon Ball, bitch.
Laura Bailey.
I don't know a Dragon Ball English speaking bitch, so yeah.
So we're moving on from that
Yeah, I'd say we
because
keep
this
going.
one is like
This one's
oh,
hard. To
I
choose
love
the
this
next
one. Best audio design: Destiny 2, Hellblade. I don't know how to say that name.
Cena's
This-
Sacrifice.
Cena's Sacrifice. Then Resident Evil 7, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, or Super Mario Odyssey. We spoke about this before.
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Goddamn.
I personally think Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
from audio design.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When it
it's
comes to
my
audio.
it's my category, and that has got it.
it's so immersive.
Once you put on the, like, if you're playing it in VR, once you put on the headset and headphones, you're, like, trapped in a world, bro.
I streamed it a couple of months ago when I got it, and it's terrifying.
That shit's
I
scary.
wasn't on here. I was doing it alone in my bedroom, and it's not okay. It's not okay.
Scary.
Not okay.
Not okay.
And it
Yeah.
wasn't anything happening on the TV. It was just me listening.
That shit's scary.
Yeah. I was like, I want to open this door. I hear that shit.
Oh hell no!
Don't go in there.
Question: what category are you on?
Audio design.
Okay. What do we have a consensus on here?
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
I, as Demon expressed before, Hellblade was great too. I would not count out Hellblade in this category myself personally.
We're
Yeah,
not,
like
Yeah.
I said, they had a really interesting take on the you had.
Yeah,
But still, in overall, everything Resident Evil, no doubt.
yeah,
but Resident Evil, that shit's scary, dude.
I think
Yeah.
the worst sound design is Zelda.
Eh.
Out of them.
It's more ambiance than immersive. There's a difference.
Yeah. But out of all them fives, I would say it's
Zelda's the weakest.
yeah.
yes.
You are the weakest link.
What?
But at the same time, you cannot count out Zelda because it still has a following, a really
Yeah.
huge following.
Still,
Yeah,
still
yeah.
the Nintendo fanboys, girls.
Yeah.
Yep.
That girl.
Huh?
Um,
I didn't vote for that.
Nah, Gritz would vote for Odyssey.
the best
No, I
best
wouldn't.
score. So the next one is best score / music.
Probably
Destiny
vote for
2,
Resident
Cuphead, Near Optima, Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, and Persona 5.
What is it?
Cuphead.
Persona 5.
Is it?
Okay.
Hey,
Best
Uh,
score
uh,
and music.
God
Yeah.
music.
gosh.
It's probably gonna be Persona
It's
5.
between Persona and Cuphead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
No
first
doubt.
loaded up Cuphead, I was in shock and awe with that music.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll say
but they're not
Cuphead as
beautiful.
well. They've
Yeah.
literally they like captured 1930 type of style of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, they captured
I would
the
say-
essence of the time.
I would say again, don't count out Near Optima. Near Optima's music was fan-fucking.
No, but the thing is, right? Nier and Persona, this type of music you can hear in other games. Maybe not as good, but that style
Yeah.
you can hear.
Yeah.
Cuphead's again, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
You gotta go back to the 1920s to see or hear that type of music.
Yeah. In modern times, you don't see that often.
Yeah.
Who uses that
Yeah.
kind of music in games nowadays? Unless it's
Like
like,
no
a little
one.
bit of a snippet or just a piss take.
Yeah.
Like, it
Like,
pulls you back into that time.
Even modern Disney films don't use that type of music.
Mhm.
It's true. It's true.
No, hired fucking studio, MDH.
I think pretty much Cuphead
Randy
should
Newman.
win most categories they're in. I think Cuphead should probably
Should win
win.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
like I said, Persona, Nier, there are all these Japanese RPG, like all the music,
Mhm.
like that kind of music is widely accessible in video games, not Cuphead's music.
Yeah.
Like I said, Persona and Nier probably did it very well. The music's probably on another level, but
I can only say that at the Persona, you don't necessarily need to think, oh, it's J-pop and done. No, this game has more like orchestral as well
No,
as
no,
jazz
I'm not.
themes. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's J-pop, and I'm saying like the style of music the game does have. It is in other games. It is present in other games.
Present in like current times.
Yeah, like it's omniscient. Like you can pick up any.
Cuphead's its own new thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's not its own new thing. It's like
Like I'm about an hour, 2 hours into Persona. Nothing's impressed me that much as far as the audio goes. But like as soon as you open the main menu of Cuphead, it hits you. That's the first thing that hits you.
That very slow music, it's so good.
And if you say, "Oh, you got to stick with Persona," you still have to give it to Cuphead then because immediately it hits you.
It's straight there.
See, that's the thing as well. Like Cuphead, it's kind of like how we were talking about Resident Evil and Hellblade. It has that great immersion, and it's with the music instead of with anything else. It has great gameplay and everything, but the music has such a shocking factor, and it pulls you back to the time that it's supposed to be made off of, and that alone gets it's amazing.
I also feel we're gonna, like we said, we might touch on games that kind of got ignored. Sonic Mania.
It's really good.
The soundtrack of Sonic Mania was literally insane.
Yeah, I've not played it. I've heard the soundtrack.
It's great.
I
would probably pick that over Cuphead.
I
don't
agree.
know.
I pick Sonic over.
I enjoyed Sonic soundtrack.
This would have been a tougher. Would have been a tougher 6 if maybe Zelda was replaced by
With Sonic.
Sonic Mania. It would have been a tougher choice because those 6 have definitely got good music and sound.
Can I say I have one thing in particular about this game is with, for example, Cuphead compares to Persona 5, correct? With Cuphead, I can watch a stream of Cuphead and not have anyone commentate over it at all, and I can just get immersed in the music itself. With Persona 5, I kind of want to hear people talking about it because it's like most of it is like you have to pay attention to audio. No, with Cuphead, it's just the music itself. You can get immersed. You can sit there for hours and listen to the music and not even look at gameplay and enjoy it.
The game's
like,
simple.
I'll be honest, right? When I played Persona on my own time a little bit, I had other music on in the background because it wasn't like drawing me. I was like, I'll sit here, I'll do it.
And that's one of the main problems in general about topics like this. It's all about taste. Each and every individual one has a different kind of taste.
But even if you look at it objectively, you can't sit there and say Persona immediately hit you. Like the first thing you saw or like noticed about the game was its amazing music.
Okay, for a second, take taste out of it. The most work and the most like actual like musically fun thing is Cuphead.
Yeah,
like half of the game's enjoyment is the soundtrack.
It's like it's music, literally 1930s. Like how
it's early.
It had to. I don't know, but like I'm just saying, like
I did not enjoy as much the soundtrack as I did with Persona. I say it how I felt.
Well, yeah, I know, I realize that. But I'm just saying, like you said, take out bias.
No, I did not say take out bias. I said just that everyone has a different taste, and my taste is different than yours right now.
Yeah. Take out taste is.
That's what it comes down to, though, is taste.
Yeah, you can't take out taste with something like that.
With particular music, yeah.
If we want to go really quite with that, then nearly everyone has great. Even Destiny 2 has great soundtrack.
I agree. The Destiny soundtrack is kind of
It's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still don't get Legend of Zelda. It has like 4 or 5 soundtracks.
Yeah.
But when it does kick in, it's
nice.
It is nice, but
no, I agree. It shouldn't be in this category. But when it does kick in, it is flames.
Yeah.
If it was like that the whole game, easy win.
I will say Odyssey as well. Odyssey is a very amazing soundtrack. I enjoy
Odyssey's
the soundtrack
music
on Odyssey
is
a lot.
Just like Breath.
I don't know. It's a hard lineup. They have all kinds of very good. Oh. I think we're having problems. I think our TeamSpeak just. Flames, my guys, flames. Okay. Yo, I got this. Yo, you guys, I got this. Okay, there we go. What's up?
Nice.
Alright, never mind. I don't got it no more.
Right. Some of us are back.
I was about to take it over. I was like, alright, I got it.
Okay.
Noise. Some of us are back. The rest should be on here in a second. Here comes Canchas.
Okay, so TeamSpeak just crashed all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Yep.
it crashed for all of us.
Okay, I was like, hello? Zach was talking, he's like, Zach?
I just said that's silence though, and then all of a sudden I'm like, microphone mute. Wait, why does my microphone keep muting itself? And then it just died. Alright.
Okay, I
Anyway,
don't
carry
know
on.
if anyone. Wait, just wait for a moment.
Yeah, let's see if Vsing and
Yeah.
everybody else comes back.
Well, VC's gonna be a minute because he probably was in bed talking, so he had to get up and connect and shit.
Probably like, what happened?
What happened?
Why everybody so cool?
I thought as well, but then as I said a word loudly, I knew. Oh, fuck.
I got really sad because I thought that. And I was like, oh god, they're gonna. I was like, oh no! I paused my game and I checked if I dropped frames. I was like, nope, I'm good. What the?
Oh no, they're gonna kill me.
Wait, it's not my problem.
Yeah, it is.
It's Trent's problem.
You right?
Right.
He seemed probably still.
No,
I'm
but
getting
someone...
ready to text him right now. Texted him right now.
Even for VC, it's like, fuck it, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, because I said before the crash happened. Well, the next category is a no-brainer.
Oh, it's Cuphead. Oh, no question about Cuphead.
Yeah.
Art style?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
best
art style. Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Oh, Cuphead, no question about it.
No question.
Next.
I would
best
say-
narrative.
I would
To be
say if
honest.
Cuphead... Okay, let's talk about it this way. If Cuphead wasn't in the options, who would your choice be?
What's the other choices?
Destiny 2...
Breath of the Wild, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Probably Persona.
I would give an argument for
maybe we
Horizons.
should, maybe we should talk about games that got kind of shafted to kind of draw it out. Like,
Okay.
Vsing took that time to take a cigarette break.
Okay.
okay,
So,
I'm going to throw a weird one in there. Injustice.
Wait, what's this for?
best art direction. We've already could universally agree Cuphead should win this category, no question about it. But we're just talking about what games were not on the list, who deserve to be on the list.
Sonic Mania.
I give Sonic Mania up there too.
Sonic Mania worked with what it was supposed to.
Yeah, I would say it's not unique, but near Optima.
Well,
I think
it's kind of unique within the sense of the Sonic universe.
Yeah, I personally, I really love the aesthetic of Nier Automata. It's a very good aesthetic.
I would like, and I know I haven't played it, but looking at this picture and looking at some gameplay, which, because you guys spoke about it, Night in the Woods wouldn't have been a bad choice for going in there.
For art
I agree.
The art was really nice.
It has
and
its
Taylor
own
Swift
kind
stole
of-
it.
Yeah.
Dream Daddy,
about that
Vijay
later.
says.
Dream
Dream
Daddy.
Daddy.
Dream Daddy actually could kind of fit there.
Also.
It has its own kind of art style and it's unique to it. Fucking
Let's
chiseled
see.
fathers.
Bro, I don't know how much I'm bored of Cuphead.
Well, you only got a couple more categories, kids, so
How many
hang in
categories
there.
we got?
Three
we got
more.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Man, I ain't worried about it, girl.
Yeah, I
The
think
longer the stream, the more my internet's down.
Yeah. So I think a couple games could have been in this category, but I think no matter who you put up there, I think Cuphead had this particular category locked down.
Yeah, it was better than its art style.
Yeah, that's the reason why I said, if what game else would you choose to be in there, and take the bubble away from Cuphead completely out of it for a moment and think about that.
I would say like Nier Automata.
We already said Sonic Mania. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, maybe Evil Within 2. It has great art direction.
Oh no, yeah, that too. I would say the problem with Evil Within 2 is the reason why I don't think it's nominated as much as people would like it to is because of the really bad translation of the game. Apparently, there's a bad translation of the game. Apparently,
Apparently.
Yeah, I did not hear about that, but
yeah, I was reading.
Yeah, and just I'll give it props. Injustice, it looks amazing. Marvel vs. Capcom, even if it is kind of a trash game, its art design, like its style for it, good.
Injustice kept up with the 996 style with that Mortal Kombat X started.
Yeah.
That art design is very good. I very much like that art.
What I've seen of Tekken so far, it's beautiful. I'm not.
Yes.
Tekken is actually
amazing.
Yes. I think most fighting games that we have out right now have beautiful art designs. It's just
questionably more than Injustice. Tekken was actually probably the prettiest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Destiny 2 does look fantastic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to its predecessor, I do agree that it did improve on its design and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And which that's a big thing when it comes to sequels and stuff. If you can improve on the game look and stuff like that, you're doing very well. And I think it improved.
Also, that reminds me which game I did not talk about, which, well, it was not so much of an impact this year and that stuff, but a game that I would have maybe liked to see on Best Multiplayer would have been Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I can actually see that, because Friday the 13th was a very... It came out around the same time as most of those, like, fright games, like, was it Friday the 13th, No. I didn't say it came out at the same time. Like, it was right around that genre, because you remember there was that big kick of horror games, like horror tag games that came out. It was right around that time. And of those games, I think Friday the 13th was the best. Trying to think what the other ones were. It was Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, and it was one more. That one,
was
Dead Realm. Dead Realm, that's the other one, yeah. But yeah, I think Friday the 13th is
also,
a very...
I forgot, I nearly forgot, but it was so brilliant from art design. Does any one of you know Little Nightmares?
Yes, yes, Little Nightmare. Yes, I 100% agree with you, Demon.
Why
yes,
isn't it on this list?
I think
it even isn't on the list for indie debut, even though it's a good indie title.
I think it came out. Did it come out this year or last year?
This year.
Came out this year.
Okay, yeah, I would agree. That game is fucking beautiful. It's fucking amazing. It looks beautiful.
It has a unique art design like Cuphead. What you see every day.
It came out a couple days after my birthday, actually. April 28th.
Yeah. So, I guess the next one is best Hello, Vsing. The next one is best narrative, right?
Yeah.
And
What Remains of Edith Finch, Near Automata, Hellblade, Wolfenstein 2, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nier.
I think it should be Near as well, but I think this category it has a bunch of games who have potential of winning.
What were the nominees for best narrative?
What Remains of Edith Finch, Near Automata, Hellblade, Wolfenstein 2, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
I can't comment. Not played any of them.
I think Nier has it down.
Yeah, I think Nier has it down, but I will say Hellblade had an amazing narrative, so did Wolfenstein 2 and Horizon Zero Dawn as well. I don't know about what remains
okay. What Remains of Edith
Finch yeah.
is a pure narrative game, so yeah, it's good.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
What does that mean?
It's kind of like Stanley Parable, but in a deeper meaning, not in a funny way.
I like Stanley Parable.
Yeah, I love Stanley Parable.
Okay, okay. I have a really random question. You've played Stanley Parable, correct?
Si, senor.
Do the one where you did the baby thing and just continuously press it?
No, I didn't do the whole baby thing. No.
Okay.
I've seen someone who has done it, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
What happened? I actually don't know what happened.
They sit there saying like, "Hey, look, you wasted literally hours of your life to get a single achievement in a video game. Good job. Good fucking job, dumbass."
Yeah. I think you have to do like 8. How long was it? You do?
Like 10 hours.
10 hours straight? Okay. Oh shit. I think yeah, best narrative should go to Near Automata, but Hellblade could give it a run for the money. Oh.
We crash again. Gosh dang it, man. What the heck's going on, dude? Freaking someone call him Trent, man. Trent. Hey guys, welcome to my Cuphead Let's Play. Hey guys, we're gonna be trying to beat the stupid frickin' level. I feel it. Oh, I'm too good at this game. You see that? Oh god. Oh.
Holy shit.
There we go.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Great. I enjoyed your Let's Play. It's very fun.
All I heard, buddy, into your channel.
I was like, hey guys, welcome to my Cuphead Let's Play.
Hey guys, it's Chris here today.
But I don't know if you heard my last statement, but I said Wolfenstein is the weakest out of them. Yeah.
Oh, I would agree. I would agree.
Yeah. Nazis.
Yeah.
Basically.
But I will say, Wolfenstein does have a following, and I think any of these games could potentially win this category. But I think Near Automata is the
from a pure standpoint out of the narrative.
Narrative, yeah, it's Near Automata. Yes.
I'll just say, and I don't know if I'm the only one like this. What the fuck is What Remains of Edith Finch?
Cyclone played it.
I've never heard of this.
Demon was.
It's a Stanley Parable one.
No.
Yes, no.
I mean, no.
The main focus of this game is the narrative.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a storytelling that you uncover,
Yeah.
Like Until Dawn?
Yes.
I like Until Dawn.
It was based on like 5 generations of kids, but only one child from each generation survived to have children of their own, and it follows the story about each of them, and then it comes up from like 1937, I think, to 2017, and it's very heavily story based. So unless you like heavy stories, it's not really a
I like heavy story games. Like I like games I can immerse myself in.
It is a game with deep meaning and stuff.
Okay, next one, second last category, best game direction. Wolfenstein 2, RE7, Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
So when is this direction? What does it mean?
For outstanding
Um,
creative vision and innovation of in-game direction and design.
Okay,
Then
okay.
Breath of the Wild or Resident Evil.
I was gonna say, Breath of the Wild's formula isn't unique or anything, but from what Zelda has done beforehand, it's unique.
Does that factor in?
I think so. I think so.
I personally think Mario Odyssey is then the one with the most innovative kind of thing.
I can see that too, Demon.
Because possessing different animals as well as enemies, using their abilities, as well the whole thing around Cappy, to throw it, to jump on it, to do dive jump on it. I think in everything, Super Mario Odyssey should have it.
I think this is comparing it to like previous games in the series, and of like Mario games, Odyssey is the most unique of games in the series.
I would debate Resident Evil then.
I can see Resident Evil too.
I can see that as well.
I think in this category the weakest one is Wolfenstein.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well, like what did Wolfenstein do different than
Nothing really.
Or
Nothing really.
or any game of that kind?
I don't know why it's really here.
Because it was a very, very anticipated game to come out.
You free America from the Nazis, which is kind of the thing that should be doing right now.
Trust me.
Everything Wolfenstein has been done.
Yeah, I know.
It's
killing Nazis. It's nearly 60%
It's like
of
half
all
of
the
games.
shooters.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Nazi army.
I think I can
Nazis and
see.
zombies are the most enemy types in shooters.
Yeah.
Or zombies.
I said
I would-
Nazis or zombies.
Yeah.
I would say my top two to win this, personally, RE7 and Odyssey.
If
No
you're
offense to-
going on the logic of it's new for the series, then Zelda 2.
Yeah,
But that logic doesn't make much sense if you put in the new IP like Horizon Zero Dawn.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But if that does factor in, then Zelda does have a very good chance.
I think if it's another game in a series, they direct the other games of the series. If it's a brand new game, they compare it to games of that genre. So with Horizon Zero Dawn,
But you need
But
to
but
stay.
then what genre does Zelda fall into then?
no. I think Zelda they compare it to like a Bethesda type game like Skyrim.
But then it's not unique at all.
Yeah, but
there.
But I can say that if I would say in easy words the summary of Horizon Zero Dawn, it's survival of robo dinosaurs in a post-apocalyptic world. That's kind of innovative.
Only the robo dinosaur part. Everything
Yeah.
else, it's done.
Yeah,
Like,
I know everything else is done, but how many times do you have robot dinosaurs?
4.
the Power Rangers game.
Arc.
Not even there. No.
Ark? They don't have robots.
Yeah, Ark
No.
is robo
They have-
dinosaurs.
They have,
They have
like a-
they have
no.
like robots with like chips, you know.
No, Ark is straight up real life dinosaurs.
regular dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No robots.
Yo,
Arms and
Digimon.
You right.
You're right.
What's it
I
called?
think
Tyrannomon? War Tyrannomon, whatever it's called. That one.
I-
Rust
I
Tyrannomon,
thi-
sorry.
I think the winner of this category will be probably RE7 maybe. Because compare
I would like Resident Evil 2. I think what that
I don't
game
think
did
it's-
for that franchise. Like,
It
Yeah, I think
resurrected the franchise.
yeah.
Oh, no,
ironically,
agreed.
it did.
Or 6. No.
5 and
We don't-
6. Both of them
Yeah.
trash.
Okay,
5 had
so
some good points in comparison to 6.
and finally we got the biggest category of them all, Game of the Year, which is between Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, PUBG, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Odyssey.
I don't know why PUBG's in there.
Let's get this
I
out
Yeah, a lot
of
of
the way.
people.
PUBG's not gonna win. Questionably, Horizon's not.
People, I think in particular, people have been complaining about PUBG even being nominated for Game of the Year when it's
It
not even
doesn't need
complete.
to be nominated.
I'd rather Cuphead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep,
Cuphead
I agree.
legit deserves to be there.
Sonic
Yeah.
Mania.
Sonic
You-
Mania also deserves to be there.
You all know
Yep.
why PUBG is in there?
because it's the most
I really
popular
don't.
thing on Twitch. It's the most popular Steam game, and it is shot up. That's why.
The reason that they put PUBG in there is because the same reason that they had like they think it's gonna be like another Overwatch thing.
Bro, y'all
So-
hyping up Overwatch like it's the biggest shit.
Nah,
Well,
it
but
it
no.
doesn't deserve to be on there.
Well, what I'm saying is where Overwatch won so many awards last year when it first came out, they thought that maybe PUBG would end up doing the
Well,
same
PUBG
thing.
hasn't even came out yet. Funny enough,
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. So
I don't see PUBG because I've seen like the backlash of people talk about PUBG. A lot of people are saying PUBG doesn't deserve to win. Honestly,
Doesn't deserve to be nominated.
yeah, it doesn't deserve to be nominated, but I'd say that's
Especially over
probably-
games like Cuphead, Sonic Mania,
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
if it was next year because they're supposed to get an actual release in December. If it was after the actual release and it keeps up with the popularity and stuff like that, I would completely understand. But you're still in beta.
I'm sorry, but the fact that's there over Cuphead and Sonic Mania and Resident Evil, like, it's
Yeah.
not okay.
There's so many more games that deserve it over PUBG.
Cuphead
So
Yeah.
many.
definitely.
I'd even put Mario Kart in there over PUBG.
Oh hell yeah!
No, yeah.
I put
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I would put like.
I put
Hellblade
FIFA
even.
18 over PUBG.
Nier
you
should have been in there over
calm down,
PUBG.
Gran Turismo
Anyway.
F.
Let's stop talking about what should be there instead of PUBG.
Battlefront 2.
Oh, see.
Basically
Battlefront 2
decided
is
that PUBG ain't gonna
amazing.
Okay, so who's everyone's vote for Game of the Year?
Battlefront 2.
It's very being serious.
Of
It's
the-
better.
of
It's
the
very
5
close
that
between
nominated.
Odyssey and
Yeah,
It's
I
between
did-
Mario and Zelda.
yeah. It's
Yep, I agree.
Nintendo. It's the year
It's
of Nintendo.
F.
And I was
Persona
fighting
does
with
have a
Chris.
fighting chance though.
Yes, I was fighting with Chris about that. He's saying Persona's gonna win because
I personally would not underestimate the fan base behind here. On, and it's
Yeah.
really a decent game.
me and Chris were fighting about. He was saying Odyssey and Zelda was gonna split the votes of Nintendo fanboys. Like, I don't think so.
No.
Each of them, even if it splits, they have their own like entire fucking
Following, yeah.
following and fandom that it's like, hey, so let's just literally skyrocket Odyssey into the booth.
Yeah,
In my opinion, I think this is Breath of the Wild. And this is probably going to be unpopular opinion. I think Breath of the Wild is one of the greatest games of all time.
Same, I'm agreed.
I don't know if I can agree with
agree.
you on that.
I agree, but I think Odyssey.
Breath of the Wild is just a very amazing game in general.
The thing about Odyssey grids is, say, right, I put in all the hours and I get all the moves right. I'm not going to start a new save file and do it again. But Zelda, hell yeah. I can sit and
Well,
play through that.
that's your personal. I could do.
That's
I
actually
c-
quite a popular opinion.
well, okay, but I'm just saying, like, I could do the same thing with Mario. Probably could.
You didn't even do it the first time, though.
I mean, I could. I was gonna say, like,
But you didn't.
maybe I didn't. I'm sure you haven't done it 500 times on Zelda either. But I'm like,
I've done it at least 3 times.
whoa,
like
I don't
5.
care. I'm just making an opinion. Let me have an opinion.
I mean, you can have the opinion. I'm just saying that when it comes to Breath of the Wild, like there's more replayability on it.
I played through Breath of the Wild 2 times. That's all I could do. After that,
That's because you did nothing.
did it the second time.
Okay,
Alright,
well,
let's
he's
not
still
argue.
got his opinion at the end of the day, and if he feels like Mario is more playable than Zelda, even if you argue whatever you argue towards him, he still has the opinion. He's still going to stick with it.
And also, I kind of agree with Gridz.
Exactly. Like, oh no.
Can I be honest with you? I think if you took like strictly gameplay wise, I think you'll spend more time with one playthrough of Odyssey than one playthrough of Breath of the Wild.
No.
No.
I think so because if you go around and do an 100% Odyssey,
You
the
know
sheer
where
amount of
everything
shit
is
you have to
in
do.
Odyssey kind.
Do you know
certain
how
area.
much shit you have to do to 100% Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
No, you really don't, Canchas.
No.
It's like
No,
a. It's
you
like a.
don't.
It's
I
like a.
still haven't
Otherwise you-
100%ed it.
I like overall. I like Odyssey better than I like Zelda, and I'm disagreeing. Like
Like,
Odyssey.
Canchas, all the
I've
time
You know where
I've
stuff
played
is.
Zelda, I've still not 100%ed it.
I've done it once and it fucking literally took me like no life in the game. The whole fucking summer, just sitting there, just like, hey, so what you guys doing? I'll play an Overwatch and play Breath of the Wild.
Like, all I've got left to do is upgrade all the armor and costumes. Like, that's it. That's the thing that takes time.
It
That,
does. It
you
takes a
gotta
lot.
make sure you also get all of the
Koroks.
Korok seeds.
Yeah, there's the Koroks.
All
Uh,
the temples.
all the shrines.
Shrines.
Mhm.
Not to mention you have to
You
also
have to clear all the chests in the shrines.
The world
Yeah.
record for
You get a
100%
separate
run on
achievement
Breath
for
of the
that.
Wild.
Yeah, it is. And it's wild.
But that's not even true 100%.
It's
Yeah.
speedrunning more.
Yeah.
it's speedrun 100%.
That's like personally like.
Yeah.
But it depends on what you consider 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you also have to like find every nook and cranny on the map.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
map's not given to you. You have to go to the places to get it on the map.
That's in the 100%.
Walking to
Kind of
every
100
spot and opening-
Walking to every area.
I wouldn't call that.
That's what I consider 100%. Clean, like having the whole map.
that's what it. That's how you get 100%.
Well,
on
okay.
on the game.
You're saying like touch every single speck of grass.
No.
No.
Like going to like the lake of whatever to get that on the map. I consider that 100%.
Get it on. Yes, that is in the 100%.
For 100%, it means literally getting everything, including the Korok seeds, and the actual time for that is 33 hours, 41 minutes, and 11 seconds.
It is everything. Getting 100% by the game standard.
Well, that's the
It is
game's
collecting
built-in standards.
Everything. Oh, it's literally collecting everything and doing everything. All side quests, everything.
Upgrading all the armor,
Yes.
everything, including the DLC armor.
Well, it means actual game. They have one with DLC.
I disagree. I don't think it's
One with the
yours.
loot boxes or one without.
No,
the
because
loot-
there's no way this nigga sat there and been waiting for star fragments.
Okay, so for like an average player, I just looked this up. For an average player, when you take your time exploring and enjoying the game, it can take anywhere from 130 to 150 hours.
Speed.
I thought TeamSpeak crashed again. No one did anything.
Of 100%. That is actually 100%. Everything that is included in the game without DLC measurements. Possible. Okay? Onto the actual thing that we're talking about.
I'm still caught between Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. Even though I'm leaning
I
towards
think
Breath
as
of the
well
Wild.
one of those two games will win, even though I kind of wish that.
That Persona 5.
No, not really. Persona 5 is a good game, but it's not a Game of the Year candidate. I still say one of the Game of the Year candidate is Horizon Zero Dawn. It's really a good game.
Is it Game of the Year worthy though?
I say it's more Game of the Year worthy than Persona 5.
But not Odyssey or Zelda?
Yeah, like I said, either one of those two will take it. I said I kind of wanted to have a better standing chance, but it does not. I personally still think it's above Zelda, but below Odyssey, in my opinion.
It's between the two Nintendo games.
Yeah.
They're both masterpieces. They're both excellent.
Okay, this is game of the year, so we'll go down the line and say who we hope is gonna win.
We hope's gonna win.
Like, who's our personal?
Our personal.
Yeah.
Well, then I said mine. I personally want kinda Horizon Zero Dawn to win. It's nice to see a new IP strive, and it's also a really great game.
Are we including games that weren't even nominated?
I'd say let's keep it in.
Keep it in the nomination.
Then Zelda.
Me?
Yep.
Odyssey.
This is just for game of the year.
Yeah.
No, we're going down the line. Oh, Erica.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm saying Breath of the Wild.
I mean, I haven't played any of them, so I really don't know. But I would probably have to give it to Zelda.
Mina?
Albert.
Odyssey.
And I think y'all know where I'm going. Yep.
Oh, we're all kind of split on Breath of the Wild, other than Doom. Breath of the Wild, other than Doom.
I would argue if Cuphead was on this, I probably would throw my vote to Cuphead.
Yeah, if Cuphead was on the list, I'd go Cuphead too.
Same.
Yep.
I don't know about that.
I think
No,
Cuphead was
purely
so
from what it's
fucking
achieved.
good.
It's achieved
thought-
very high, like.
For what
yeah.
it is and what it's
I-
achieved and the impact
Yeah.
it's had.
I
Cuphead.
personally would even choose Cuphead more because currently all the game developers doesn't do new stuff. They're all stuck in the same old shit.
I would argue.
They reinvented kinda, but still,
Yeah.
it's the same old IPs. I
Yeah.
really want to see new IPs thrive, like Cuphead, Horizon Zero Dawn, even Hellblade. New IPs should pop up, but no, they are too scared to try something new.
I potentially, honestly, I can see Cuphead doing a clean sweep of every category, and I can see Cuphead taking every award in every category.
Should be
That they-
pretty ready.
Okay, so for our ending thing, we're gonna already kind of. Who do we got all together? We think.
Cuphead.
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 I do feel that Sonic Mania has gone really underappreciated.
Yes, I agree. But I think Cuphead, in my opinion, was better than Sonic because
No, I agree.
Cuphead-
I'm just saying not enough recognition is being given to Sonic.
I agree with you 100%.
Forces.
I personally.
Fucking bees, I hate you so much.
But I can say many games that got kind of underrated of this year. Like I said, art direction, Little Nightmares. It is on
Yeah,
the same
Little
level as
Nightmares.
Cuphead.
Yeah. I agree with that one.
It looks like clay motion.
Yep. My only hope for next year's Game Awards is I want to see if PUBG will still hold up to the hype after it's finally released and it deserves all the
People will
nominations it
shit
gets.
over it
I
because
don't
new
even-
boxes.
I don't even
Yeah.
know why PUBG is up here in so many categories.
I agree. PUBG shouldn't be anywhere near this.
Shouldn't be anywhere near your game.
I would say at most
Mostly
it should
'cause
get most
it's not even
anticipated
released.
game. Yep.
The
Game's
only
not
one
even
I can-
released, and it's game of the year.
The
What do
only
you
one
mean?
I can say that it properly fits in is best multiplayer.
Or ongoing game because it's hypothetically still ongoing game right now and it's being played currently.
I think
I can give them that
best-
one.
Best multiplayer because literally it is a really good multiplayer game, even if it is
Yeah.
alpha or beta
I'd
or
vote
whatever.
Accurate.
Thing is, like any other thing, including game of the year, it doesn't belong in.
No,
It
hell
doesn't
no.
belong in.
Or the fact that
They're-
they're in the same category, Zelda or Mario.
It's
Like,
wild.
Even
That's-
Persona, like, bro. No.
Yeah.
It doesn't deserve to be there. Hey, PUBG people, the people that made that game, the people who played it, where you at?
Worst game
me
of the
go
year.
shit.
Who do we think?
Worst game of the year?
Worst?
Out
Worst
of
game.
all of the ones that are there, or just in
No,
general?
out of
Just in
all
general.
games in general.
Give me a rundown, because I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
Battlefront 2.
Oh god.
Battlefront 2 is up there,
Yeah,
yeah.
Battlefront 2.
What? No, okay. Battlefront 2, right? I played it. I went to my late uncle's friend's house and played it, right? It's a good game. Everyone's
single
just
player,
shitting on
yes.
it because of the
boxes,
the DLC stuff. Yeah.
Oh, actually.
If you look at it as a game, it's very good.
That takes away from the game.
You know which game is also kind of bad as it came out and still is kind of bad? I think Ukulele was not good.
I would say For Honor.
What?
For Honor is Broken Mass,
I thought
but
you
it's
said
not
For Honor.
bad.
Like Anna, the Overwatch character.
No.
Or her. I was about to say, what the fuck is that?
So that's pretty much all of our thoughts on.
I have my worst
I'm
one.
still trying to think. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of my worst game.
Worst game I've ever played was the fishing simulator, the Vsinghb.
No,
Stop.
No, you know what game?
We can't badmouth these people. He said
You know
he
my-
sent me, like
you know-
3 games.
You know
That's
my
actually legal, yeah.
my vote goes for The Division. To be honest, The Division.
It's not that bad.
I thought it was.
People are saying
terrible.
Super Bomberman R is terrible.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not. It's not.
No, it's not. No,
Ghost
not that
Recon
bad.
Wildlands.
That wasn't
No.
terrible either.
Andromeda.
Wildlands was actually decent.
Oh,
Andromeda?
Mass Effect,
Hell
yeah.
Mass
Mass
Effect.
Effect.
Trash. Horrible.
The Mass Effect was really that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrible, BJ. You don't understand.
It is.
They even closed the studio, it was so bad.
Bro,
Oh wait.
Wow.
What was that one that? Oh,
well,
God.
we tried.
Never see you coming.
Sonic Boom.
It was.
Yo, Sonic
I don't know
Boom.
if you guys just
I would
mentioned
legit.
that
I
game
would
or not.
put Forces up there.
Yeah.
Forces
yeah.
is bad.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't know if someone's mentioned this. No Man's Sky. I know that was
No
last
Man's
like,
Sky?
2016.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
that's
it
like-
got
It
got better.
Need for Speed
It got
Payback.
better. Yeah.
And that game is bad because you don't buy stuff for your car to upgrade. You get randomly cards to put into your car to upgrade it.
Bro, what was this
Still
Cartoon
trash.
Network game though?
A lot of people didn't like 1-2 Switch.
I
Yeah.
like it.
It's okay as
It's like
a
saying
party game.
Like, that was a weird.
Yeah.
Saying something like words.
Wii Sports was fun. Yeah, I love Wii Sports.
But it's literally just like showing off what the Switch can do. That's what.
And it's fun. When my cousins come around, we always play a round or two. Fun.
Thank you. I feel you on that, VJ. My whole family likes to play it some nights.
That's the point of that game. It's not to be like, oh my god, amazing graphics, story. It's just fun,
It's
for family.
it's showing off what the Switch can do.
Yeah,
it's like a board
you
game.
can do this with your Switch. Like that's the whole point.
Want
Like
to
a
switch
board
for
game.
Best narrative.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Playing some
Probably
Monopoly with the
would've-
family.
Like, yeah. A lot of people are problem with 1-2 Switch. I don't think the 1-2 Switch was that terrible.
It's not. It's fun.
Look
I
at-
still play it. I
It is
have
a
it.
good game.
I think, is there any game that was like, it came out as like, the gameplay's just
purely
unbearable?
for the pricing reason, the Street Fighter 2 Switch game.
How much?
Yeah.
It was was it 40, 60?
It's a full price game for what is essentially $20.
A remake. Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been $20.
It
Oh,
cost-
Okay.
I know a bad game that got bashed, but it's a little bit niche as well. Berserk and the Band of the Hawk.
Eh.
I know what that is.
I know what that
It's
is.
It's a bad Dynasty Warrior clone of the Berserk anime.
Well, what about that game PewDiePie game, bro?
Oh, the
The
YouTube
racing
simulator?
The animal thing.
The racing card thing, yeah. I don't know.
I have
Did
no
not
idea what
really
the fuck
care
you're
about
talking
that.
Bro, it's trash. It's like
About
Hot Wheels by
PewDiePie, of course it's
animal.
trash.
I like PewDiePie.
Nah,
People
PewDiePie
follow.
kind of
Oh,
got
oh, oh!
downhill.
I have another contender. Skylanders.
Skylanders trash.
Bro, that's my boy
People didn't matter.
Spyro.
But to be fair, Skylanders does have a following. To be fair.
Yeah.
I tell you what I hate. Hearts.
Accurate.
True.
Worst game.
Any Kingdom Hearts game.
Before even
True.
Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, worst game. Only for the fact that it has Toy Story.
Oh,
Wait, Grids. You don't dare talk about Toy Story. Don't you dare talk about Toy Story, Grids.
Toy Story is trash.
You are trash, Grids.
It's trash.
You are.
Kingdom Hearts trash, but Toy Story flames.
Yo, Toy Story about to make that game, to be honest.
Grace, go back out.
No, nothing can make
Kingdom Hearts made Toy Story even worse.
Grace, go back out to the side of the road. Fucking trash people need to collect you.
Oh, another trash game, but that's maybe because it's a Telltale game, The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Bro,
Oh,
anything
wait.
to do with Life is Strange. That's worst game of the year.
Telltale Poker. Telltale Poker, worst game of the year.
It came out.
Life is Strange, whatever the fuck
Life
the new
is
one
Strange
is.
trash.
Oh, the Before the Storm, that one.
That one, sure. Worst game of the year. Sorry.
That one, sure. Whatever.
If it's a no what game.
Anyways.
I'm going right now through a list of games that came out this year.
Okay. I think we need to finish.
Yeah, because we've been 30 hours talking about this.
All we gotta say in the end, Life is Strange trash.
Alright, so we hope you guys did enjoy this podcast this week. We'll be back next week, and we're going to be talking about the Pokemon Sun and Moon, well, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, how we felt about the games in general after we finish them. I'm not sure who will be there then. I don't know. Make sure you guys go, if you're on the stream right now, go and follow us down below. We all have our links down there. And if you are on YouTube, we should start your names.
Yeah.
We're in the description. Also, if you could, it would be very helpful if you could follow this Twitch channel, so we could get to 50 followers and get affiliated for the Nest Twitch. Also, it would be awesome. Subscribe to the Nest YouTube channel. That's if you made it to the end of the video, we always kind of fart in the comment section.
No, don't put fart.
Put fart.
Fucking Life is Strange is trash.
Hashtag Kingdom Hearts sucks.
Yeah, oh, Toy Story's bad. Put Toy Story's bad and
either Life is Strange, Toy Story, or Kingdom Hearts. They're all trash.
Wait. Hey, you cannot shit on this Toy Story Vsing.
Then you
No,
are not welcome
no.
here. Goodbye.
Canchas,
Not okay.
No, it evolved into trash.
Toy Story?
Yes.
If Toy Story 4 is good, I will rescind my statement.
Okay.
Flames.
I think it's gonna be good. I think Toy Story 4 is gonna be good.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream, and we'll see.
Bye.
Bye.